Sneaker addicts, what up? It's your boy DJ Delz. We got a whole lot to talk about, a lot of sneaker news, detailed looks, first looks, all that good stuff. So if you love sneakers, hit that thumbs up button and stay tuned. Skip 30 seconds if you don't want to watch the intro. Just want to get people to get a chance to come in during this live stream. And this is content, not just us hanging out. So welcome to the show, the evening edition on a Saturday.
Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Covenant right now. You checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, all right?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, kid. Mr. R.I.P. himself, Low Soul Case, you ain't no so rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Delz, Red, man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
Good evening. So, look, we showed you the other day these, right? Going by the Midnight Navies. A week ago or so, we also showed you these. And now we got a third colorway that seems to be Lakers inspired, right? I mean, it's clear to say this is Lakers inspired, this right here. How do we feel about this? There's also a poll. Let me know how we did today on them damn Air Jordan Cool Grays, which was such a bitch for so many people to purchase, right? I mean, it seems like people had a hard time getting these effing shoes today, unfortunately. But, you know, some people had tons of luck getting them. My dude Stretch got, I think, every single pair in existence. I was talking to him earlier. Who's in the chat? Let me know who's in the chat. Let me know. Illa Styles, what's up, brother? All three colorways are hot fire flames. What's up? I mean, Cruz, excuse me. Cruzberg SB, what up, dude? Sean in the building. Interesting materials. Is that good? You know, some people be saying interesting, and that shit means some negative shit. Do you mean that in a good way, Sean, or in a bad way? Jake Rhino, what up, man? Let's see. Yo, we need Max B on that video, bro. I should put Max B on that video. I have so many shout outs from Max B. Yeah, I'll dig that up. I'll add Max B there if you want that shit. And it'll be a good way to just keep his name out there too, because that's my guy. And you know that clearly. Or she wouldn't even be mentioning Max to me. Miss you, Max B. Always loved hanging out with Max. I'll tell you, that guy was the life of the effing party. I'll never forget going to clubs like China Club with him and just partying, popping bottles. You know, a little bit of mischief, you know. It's bound to happen with the boss Don Bigavell. Free Max B, man. Miss that, man. But yeah, man, how do we feel about this shoe? If anyone wants to cam up, I'd love to have some company. Jones is busy tonight. Well-deserved, though. He has his holiday party he does every year that he works really hard at organizing, and I think it's super cool what he does. So salute to Jones. Have I ever chilled? No, I have not. But I have chilled with Heather Hunter before. But I know he loved Roxy Reynolds. He had a thing for her. They had a friendship, you know. They were pretty close. And I mean as friends. I don't, you know, I'm not even talking about what some of y'all may be thinking. Let's see. I'm already over it. More shoes coming out. Okay. I respect that. I want those dunks. I'm sorry, no Jones tonight. I'm sorry. He's actually texting me literally right now. Oh, that's dope. Picture of him and his friends. Awesome. I could share you Jones. Look at Jones. He's got his Christmas hat on. I'll show you. I won't share his friends. I don't know if he wants that out there, but there he is right there. He does this really cool Christmas thing with the fellas every year. Oh my God, he's dressed like Santa Claus. Look at Jones. He's so funny. Ain't Jones great, man? Love that guy. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, is he gonna really? Is it? Hopefully he has reception. He's trying to cam up right now. Yeah, he does. I think his service is crappy. He's trying to cam up, so we may get Jones. But shout out to him. Shout out to everyone in here. Double up, cam up, man. Keep me company for a second if you could. Let's see. Let's get back to these shoes, though. I'm getting sidetracked. Oh, there he is, the man. Look at the boss, Don. Jones Avelli. You having fun, buddy? I think he looks a little toasty, which is well deserved too, right? It is a holiday party, right? So how do we feel about this shoe, people? Let me know how you feel about this shoe. Don't go anywhere. I got tons more to show you. Tons more. So definitely hang out. I'm going to show you a bunch of detailed looks on a bunch of other sneakers. But I want to know your opinions on this. Okay, you putting the twins to bed? All right, cool. Let's see. Yo, what up, CP23? I may go on caffeine after this, if y'all want. If y'all want me to go on caffeine and play music and show sneakers, let me know that in the chat too, because I know I have a following that really loves that. But yeah, I actually really like this colorway. Do I like it the best? That's really the question. What's the best colorway, right? What's the best colorway? Is it this one right here? This was the first one. So we'll say this was the first. So we'll do number 1. Absorb that. Looks like it got blue and purple, you know. And then we'll look at number 2. More of a metallic kind of vibe with hits of navy. And we also have an on-foot look at these puppies. And then number 3 right here. Which one do we like the best out of all of them? Me personally, I think I like 1 and 2 better than 3. I don't wear a lot of Lakers shit. I don't. I'm not a big Lakers guy where I wear Los Angeles colors. You got to also keep in mind, I'm also a native New Yorker. I lived in New York for over 35 years of 33 years of my life. I've been in North Carolina for about 4. So, you know, I'm a New York guy. We don't wear California colors. I mean, we do, but not like that. We're more or less wearing a lot of black, navy. You know, people in New York, we dress like goth. We are wearing black all the time, or hella colorful. Blazing Guns, he says 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 3. That's what Sean's saying. 1, I mean, he says 2, 3, 1, like Snoop and Nate and G. Okay. Keegan, the number 1 vegan, says 2. Yo, Jordan, thank you for that really nice super cash app earlier. I really, really appreciate that so much. Thank you, man. Let's turn up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stop it. Oh, watch how I do.
Salute English. Salute to Jordan, man. I gotta hit you with another promo, man, because you sent me a really nice cash app. Thank you. What song does Jay-Z have that makes you really think?
I do anything. Yes, I do anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything
Yeah.
for you. Right and that's a Grammy. And that's a Grammy, I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my
Yo,
joint,
that
too.
was
I can't lie.
incredible. Sing it again.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Jordan. Thank you so much for that Cash App, man. Yo, Smithers, are you free? What's up, E? Do you know you're alive? E? Double? E? Okay. Well, if I hear anything weird, I'll mute him. Okay, so it seems like a lot of people like 1 and 2 more than 3. That's what I would say. That's what it looks like. Let's go to another dunk. How we feel about this dunk right here?
I love it.
Oh, there you are. I wanted to hear your opinion on the Laker ones. Hold on. Let me get the Laker one back.
Well, I like this one. Me and Hammer waiting to see if we won the damn raffle. He keep texting me all day. Did you get an email? I'm like, nah. Did you?
Oh, for real? Yeah, they're really nice. I didn't realize how nice they were until these photos that I'm about to show y'all.
Yeah, I like
really
this Lakers one. I F with them. I just like the weirdness of it, the materials and stuff. That's why I like dunks. They always got like a different story to them, and
If you notice too, they got like loose threads hanging from them. You can't really see on that photo, but on this photo, on this second colorway we've seen, we really see the loose threads. You see it on the back?
I see it.
But you can always just snip those,
Yeah, that's the material of like the off-whites, fives. It's that same material.
Okay.
That type of canvas with like loose threading is the same one as the Jordan 5 off-whites.
He says the stitching looks a little weird, a little off.
Yeah, that's if you look at the off-whites AJ5, they're the same way. The stitching is off. They got like loose threads all over the place. It looks like somebody, that's the style. So they went for that style, that off-white style with that shoe, actually.
Yeah, so this is the first colorway we've seen, which is like kind of like, am I seeing this correctly? It's like pink. It's like, excuse me, it's blue, like a baby blue, and then a light pink. I mean, purple.
Yeah, like a salmon. Yeah, it's like a salmon.
And then salmon stitching. But like on the mid panel, it looks purple, no? Or am I colorblind?
No, it's like it's indigo.
Indigo.
Kinda.
Okay.
That's that blue that's like, you don't know if it's purple or it's blue. That's that weird shade.
Okay. And then these puppies right here, I like these. I don't know which one I like the most. I'm having trouble with it. Putting my finger on which one I actually dig the most. But yeah, continue to let us know. The first colorway we seen, the second one, and the third. Smithers, what are you doing? Cam up, Smithers. Where you at? We miss you over here. Anyone want to cam up? Feel free to. Anyone got any new pickups? Let me know. Macho King likes the blue joints the best. All right. So let's go to these Prince joints. Because these photos make these things look sick, right?
La Familia dunks.
Yeah. Don't they look crazy?
Yeah, cause I got the La Familia dunks, the high ones, the one that got the ox. So I wish hopefully I can get these. I like it. Looks like bricks, because I think I've read it's kind of like their brick house, whatever. But I don't know. It's gonna be a hard cop, like I said.
It's supposed to be inspired, if I'm not mistaken, by this club or something that Prince performed at back in the days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I was reading. I think even on the insole, it's like a ticket or something. I did a whole video breaking this down like three months ago. The whole story behind it. So just look for that video. Just search DJ Delz in this dunk. But look at the color. It almost looks iridescent. What you got there? What you got?
Give me a second. It's the other La Familia dunks they had.
Let me see.
Came out with. Those were like 2014 is the last time, I think. Like this one's.
Oh, let me get you on the big screen. Oh yeah. Oh, that's them. Okay, I remember those.
It's the same people.
Lumberjack wave.
Yep,
okay.
It's the same people. That La Familia, because people confuse the La Familia because there's the Nike Familia that they got, like, you know, like the Forces, the Jordan Mids, they got some Air Maxes, but then you got this people, the La Familia people. So there's the one that this dunks and the ones that are coming out. And so
Yeah, that's that Paul
there's a
Bunyan.
confusion.
That's that Paul Bunyan.
Oh yeah, I love these.
Yeah.
2014, that's not too bad. You know, I use my stuff, so.
Yeah, you do. You do. You wear a lot of your sneakers. The man, the myth, the legend, Sack. That's so funny. Sack. But yeah, I actually like. How do we feel about these, Chad? Hot or not? Is this for the toe or are you reselling these? Let me know. Hey, what up, E White Designs? Great to see you in here.
You know, I'm putting them on the toe as soon as I get them.
Chat, interact with me.
To...
People on the playback too. Leave your comments. I want to know how you feel about this, please. I really do.
They're hard to combine. The only thing you can put with that is like if I go to work, it'll have to be, you know, I have to have some purple or just a black, you know, button up or something. It'll be hard to like put it with anything else.
No, you just dress all purple. Purple pants, purple shirt, purple hat, purple socks.
Can't do that for work. Well, I don't use hats
gloves.
for work, so yeah, can't do that for work, man. I gotta dress a business.
I'm just messing with you. Gonna go retail or a little below. Oh wow, that's a huge prediction from
no way. This thing is not gonna go below retail. Hell to the no.
Dude, we were looking today. This morning's stream was bananas, by the way. So watch this morning stream on the Cool Grays, and we showed y'all a bunch of other sneakers too. We had great conversation. It was fun.
Yeah, they're going for $350. Them Cool Grays now.
A lot of sneakers are dropping in price, man. Like we were looking
those Cool
at
Grays is just because they haven't come out in 20 years. If you think about it, the last time that pair came out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The materials look really nice on these, dude. He says a size 10.5 is $600. So
yeah, you gotta wait till they come out because the only place that has dropped them is Skate Shop. Like Premier did a raffle, the CCS did a raffle, which I'm still waiting for the answer, but I don't think I got them. And then they'll drop. So you know, all the skate shops will drop first. So once it gets to like general resale, it's still gonna be like in the 400s, maybe 3 something, but it ain't gonna be 6.
Yeah, these aren't going to be hard to wear. You just wear a print shirt. There you go. Right? Wear a print shirt with that. Everyone's going to get it right away. Bang. Thanos snap. They're going to get exactly what the F that is. Let me ask you guys.
Thanos one, you too.
Who did this before this with the perforations of the stars? Little sneaker.
Supreme.
Nope.
Supreme Dunks.
No, Supreme Dunks didn't have perforations like that on the toes, did they? Are
you sure?
No, I don't think so. Let me double check. But there was a company that used to do that on their collaborations.
Is that a big company?
I don't even know if they exist anymore. But I'm just curious to see if anyone knows. No, then
no, they didn't. Supreme Dunks didn't do it. Sorry, they got the stars on the side.
There's a company that used to do this a lot. They'd have the perforations on the stars on many of their collaborations. We're talking about 5 years ago. So if you had to be in the game for a little bit to know what I'm talking about. And I see no one knows. So I'll tell you. It was this company called Play Clothes. I don't know if you remember that clothing brand. Play Clothes. They had collaborations with, I think, New Balance. I know they had with Saucony. And they used to do perforations on the shoes just like that.
Really?
Exactly like that with the stars. It was almost like their thing. You know what I'm saying? They'd always do that. It was like their signature move. You dig? But yeah, these are
no idea is new. No idea is new. Because if you think about this brick thing,
no idea is
Blackout.
No idea is original. Just like hay is for horses, not cows. My funny face.
Friend. That too. Whatever. But the brick thing that came out like, you know, like I know like the White Castles and Puma, they got that brick thing. It's like also people were like foaming in the mouth when Undefeated got the dunks with the ostrich. I'm like, that thing has been used already.
Yes.
like the ostrich. But you know, I guess it's like a lot of newer sneakerheads don't, so they see this and they go crazy. But then you start like people that been in the game like you, man,
Mm-hmm.
Tito, that know about old shoes. You're like, I've seen this before, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really surprise you as much.
Yeah, that was like their whole signature thing. I think even on, if I'm not mistaken, the Saucony effing food fight shoe, I think that it even had the stars on it, because I think they grabbed a piece from that shoe. I don't have access to that shoe right now, or
I
else
have
I
it in
would.
my access right now, so I'm checking it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think
I'm fact checking you.
there may be one panel that has the stars, possibly. There you go, right? There you go. See? Delz knows. Yeah. See? Look, I'm pretty effing good. You got to give me credit, bro.
Hey, we just fact checked you live. Look at that. Bam.
Yeah. See? So that is inspired by the play clothes. I think it was saltwater taffy or something. But whenever they did collaborations, they always
that was a saltwater taffy.
They always would do star perforations. It was legit their signature shit. Like, that was their thing. Jones keeps trying to cam up, but his reception, I think his Wi-Fi. Jones, if you hear me, if your Wi-Fi is on, turn it off and try. If your Wi-Fi is off, turn it on. All right, buddy. Yeah, super cool. But you guys see that inspiration right there. Let's see. So let's go to another shoe real quick. Let's go to some Nike sportswear. It's looking like Nike basketball, excuse me. We are going to finally get Christmas shoes back this holiday season. We're actually going to get Christmas shoes.
Yeah, there's supposed to, like, remember you talked about the pair of dunks that's coming out, like the Christmas thing. That was the only one I've heard of, and now this one that I saw on your Twitter you posted.
Yeah, you liked it right away. I noticed that, so I was like, "Oh, Sack like these." Yeah, you see the Christmas lights on the swoosh.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of these?
Like I said, this model, I still have my judgment on this model because I have to have it on hand because it's just like right now I see the canvas reminds me of like those Unions, the Off-White AJ5s. So the verdict is still out, so I want to get my hands on the Space Jam ones.
That's fair.
And see.
That's definitely fair right there. What do you think of these LeBrons, chat? And playbackers, please, playbackers. If you're watching on the playback, this is content. I want to know how you're feeling, and the people need to know. Your opinion matters. You into sneakers just like all of us. It's not just the chat; it's the comment section. Let me know how you feel about these shoes, these Christmas shoes. And I like what they did on the back too. I think that the back is really cool what they did, and I'll show you right now. Bang. So you actually also have those Christmas lights wrapped around LeBron James with the Dunkman logo. So it's a Dunkman logo.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I think some of you
I
guys
might need
will
those.
You're gonna need them.
Yeah,
Costco water reference.
Whatever. I need those because and New York City FC just won the MLS Cup, and that's their colors. That bluish. So this might go good with that champion shirt I just got.
There you go. You good money. Payne, what it do, bro? What's good? I'd love to see a sneaker battle tonight. I would love to see a sneaker battle tonight or some new pickups. I know Payne got some new shoes. Maybe you want to cam up, show some new pieces.
I don't even remember if I got new pieces.
I don't got nothing new.
Remember, I be showing in the infamous all the time, so I don't remember what I show and what I not.
You probably do, bro. You have a lot. You always get a new shit. Oh yeah, you do have some new shoes. I forgot what, but I know you do.
Yeah, I forgot what.
And then of course the cool grays today. Did you hit on those cool grays today?
Yeah, I didn't even want to try it. You see me in the infamous. I was like, whatever. So I just got them to get them.
Well, that must be nice.
I'm not a
'cause-
fan. I'm not a fan. Like I said, the only 11s, and 11 is one of my favorite models. Like my models are 1s, 6s, and 11s. But the only 11s I really like is Concords, Space Jams, Legends, Breads, and I want to get my hands on a pair of Gammas. But I don't know. I've never been a fan of the cool gray. Like I had the 3s, I had the 8s, I had the I think I had the cool gray 4. Yeah, I did have the cool gray 4s. And for some reason, I'm not a fan of the cool grays. The only gray shoe I like is the New Balance because that's their thing. But I'm not a fan of cool grays. I get them in hand and I just get rid of them. I just don't like the cool gray.
I've been waiting for them to bring them back. This is the old one, and then this is the new one. We'll give you a quick look.
See a lot of pictures, and it seemed really dark in the picture.
Please hit that thumbs up button, by the way, for the evening edition. This is a second video today, so show that love. Please.
See a lot of pictures, and it seemed really dark in the pictures.
Right. Yeah, they do. They seem super dark, don't they?
They're not that dark.
No, they're not.
They're not dark.
They don't have no peaks on these, do they?
There's one there,
tiny ones.
one by the toe.
There's one up at the top. There's always one. At the top.
Here. Yeah.
Always one at the top.
Yeah, they're nice, man. Yeah, these are very nice. Leather seems nice.
Yeah, it does.
But it seems different, the material.
Yeah, it does.
This, like, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Look.
I had the last release.
Way different. But it's actually really nice. These are nice. I'll tell you right now, I recommend you buying them. Yeah, this is a good buy. I know some people may freak out because it's like a little wrinkly over here, you know.
I can see that. I can see that definitely going.
But just because people are very
particular.
Yeah, but let me know what you guys think of these. You know, you got your classic patent leather wrapping around.
I like the high cut on those.
Oh, high cut all day. That's what it needs to be. I'll put a link to these if you look for them on stock, guys.
Man, hit that thumbs up button for Jones, Delz, and Ali Frazier all together in one video. That was day 4 of us hanging out, too. That was crazy. And shout out to Sack, because he hung out, too. We had a blast. Right? Or not.
The wrestling, I was, my main thing was watching the guys. They put a good show. Like Matt Hardy put that, like the fighting, the wrestling show. It was a great show. They put out, like they did their thing.
Yeah, we had a blast, man. I'm so happy to be able to meet you all, and actually kind of just really put our friendship to an actual. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to meet people, like physically meet them. So you're definitely my boy. So yeah, the cool grays were very difficult to buy for so many.
Really?
Yes. That's why it's funny the way the world works with sneakers. When people don't really want it that bad, they get it.
I tried it in the last second. I was like, I think it was like 1 minute and 28 seconds to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, whatever, let's just try. And I got the damn things. And the ones that I really wanted them cause, it was like instant L. So I was like, this mother effers.
Yeah, everyone that wanted them caught the shit, Patty. What up, Ham? What's goody? Yo, I looked at your message. I actually have a pair coming. Someone's giving me a pair for Christmas, so I'm good. But thank you for offering. I got a pair coming for Christmas. And if anyone ever wants to send me anything, like I'm not expecting anything, but I've had a few people ask me. There's a P.O. box in the description. Even if you want to send a Christmas card, something, anything, feel free to send it to my P.O. box, and I'll unbox it live on the show. All right? Feel free to have that P.O. box. What's up, dude?
Well, I was going to ask you, you saw them Patter's Friends and Family? Those look really nice.
No, what's that one?
Yeah, it's the Patter's, there's like 4 colorways. So they shared, I think it was, I don't know if it was Sneaker Bar Detroit, and it was like the Friends and Family Patter's, and it was like a white and gray. They look nice.
I didn't see that.
There's a Friends and Family pair. I was like, dang, those look dope.
Well, I'm friends with them. Maybe they'll send me it. I was supposed to get the black one, but I messed up. It was my fault. I was supposed to get it, and I was gonna get it early, but I missed that on my email. So I can't blame no one but myself. But it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not the end of the world. I got
Hit 'em
2
up
out.
in front of the family.
Yeah. Let's see. We covered all that yesterday. Let's see what's going on Nike. If there's anything new on Nike right now.
Oh, another thing I was going to tell you, like today and yesterday, Bad Bunny did a concert after 2 years. So he did like this concert in a stadium in Puerto Rico. He had like an Astro World vibe to it. Like he actually had the, like, you got to look it up. He had like the, like the Astro World, like the face people going in, but it was his face. And he had like a museum with his Bugatti and all his
Really?
old clothes he used, his wrestling gear. Yeah, he did 2 shows. And
So it was
today's
like
show,
this? You're saying that his thing was like this? Bad Bunny?
no people died. Some people got what you call it? They fainted, but because they were there since 2 o'clock, and then he didn't even sing until like midnight.
Okay.
But they have food trucks and everything and stuff. But today,
what's up, fat
he
boy?
was they were selling all his shoes, like the Bad Bunnies, the cafes, the black ones, the pink ones. They were selling them today. If you were in the show, I was like, mother effer.
He got his
So people that were
100th
there,
phone.
they were a cop it.
Cam up, dude. Show your sneaker.
The
Show your
golden
shoe.
rods. Those are interesting.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, but how many yellow
Yeah,
shoes
they
I'm
had
gonna have
stars on the side, but it wasn't perforated stars. They were painted stars, correct?
Yeah, painted stars. Yep.
Yeah,
correct.
I meant like perforated stars.
Yeah,
How do
perforated
we-
were those Laffy Taffy.
How do we feel about this shoe right here?
How many yellow shoes am I gonna have?
Why are they giving us so much yellow this year? I mean, was there a sale
Yeah,
on yellow leather this year and
I
suede?
guess because it was the pollens, the low pollens.
Mhm.
Now these ones, it's like, how many dang yellows are they gonna give us? The only yellow I was interested in was the lightnings. That's it.
Oh,
That's
did
the only
Payne
yellow I
get
was
what I
interested in.
think he got? He says, "Big boy purchased them things." Hi, Payne. I have a feeling I know what he got.
What he got? Didn't he get the
If
Amamene
he
one?
came up, nah, it's his 100th phone. I'm guessing it's that very expensive phone, the CDG.
Oh, they dropped in price. Those phones, they dropped in price from
Did
they're
they?
like, I've seen at 400.
What up, though, y'all?
What up? What's good with
What's
you,
up,
broski?
Payne?
Nothing much, man. What's good with y'all?
Shit, same old.
Yo, double up on here, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know about these, don't you?
Yeah, I got 2 pairs out of the 3 that came out. I'm waiting. I haven't gotten the dunks. So don't tell me your ass got the dunks.
Nah, I got the ones, bro.
Oh yeah, I got those. Those are a nice pair.
Nice.
So what's the meaning between these girls, bro? Like, it's Latin stuff, right?
It's Aztec. It has to do with
Aztec
culture. Yeah, the
Like
Aztecs.
dead.
All the
They get dead
hieroglyphics
stuff,
you
right?
see, it's all about the Aztecs. So it has to do with all the Aztec culture.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I finally got these girls in.
What's that?
What's that? We both said at the same time. What's that?
I knew it.
Oh,
I
see?
knew it. I
Speaks
called
of the
it. Did
devil.
you hear me call it or no?
Yeah, you did.
Did I call it or did I call it?
Y'all gotta acknowledge the lace swap on these girls.
This guy and his damn lace swapping on the girls
Mr.
all
Phone
the
Posit
time.
himself.
So, Payne, being such a connoisseur of phone posits, what's your honest impression of this shoe? Is it $520 retail shoe, correct?
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Not worth it. So you
no,
just needed it, but you needed it because you're a phone guy.
Yeah. And it was appropriate because this makes my 100th phone posit 1 in pro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As far as phone posit 1 in pros, but I got almost every phone posit, you know what I'm saying? Flights, hyper posit, anything that got posit on it, I got those. But as far as these concerned, just number 100. So
that's the bottle popping. That's the champagne bottle for for number 100.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is cool.
Did it big. Dropping that paper, 520 retail.
No, it ain't. They using synthetic materials on these girls, so no, it ain't worth it. But I understand for Nike to make this technology again, it's what, 750,000 for a single mold.
Steel moldings, right? The steel moldings, they pour the polyurethane liquid into it, probably to foam it to make it.
So they had to go back into the lab and recreate another whole nother mold. So this is actually another evolution to the foams. You know what I'm saying? So this makes number 31. So this is like number 31 as far as the evolution of foams that I got.
Dr. Foam.
They come with this little. It lets you know it's synthetic. They say it on there, synthetic materials.
Oh no, they don't. Really? What does it say? Can you read exactly what it says for us?
All right. What does it say? Synthetic leather. And then the rest of it is like in Spanish. Plastic, synthetic, polyurethane, textile.
Can you read it? Can you read it in Spanish instead of English, please?
And it say like rubber sole and all that stuff on there. But yeah.
Question: are you getting the white ones?
No, not getting the white ones.
Yeah,
I'm not really a fan of white like that. And then like I seen Heskicks review on it, and they gonna get too dirty too fast. So this did it for me. I'm good with this.
Oh yeah,
yeah. 550.
You're one of them that uses.
550. Keep it black. You ain't gonna get all beat up and crack on you, looking all shit and stuff.
Yeah. How y'all feel about the late swap though?
Yeah, I think. Well, what was it originally? Because I forgot.
Just black laces.
Oval black laces.
That does it.
Yeah.
That does it. That's what, reflective laces?
Yeah, 3M joints.
Yeah, that does it. It's like the one that Bad Bunnies has. The black ones, they have the reflective laces, so it gives it that nice hint.
I wish they gave you a little premium vibe to it though, like leather poles.
Yeah. I mean, like, let me show you, because I was saying that
instead of synthetic leather, you should have given you real leather.
What I'm saying, like, give these guys some effing freaking, real leather on the top. Look at these, see?
That's real leather.
Mm-hmm.
And they upped the price to $275 on these girls when they came out.
Were they?
Reflective pull tab. Yeah, this was the first foam that got the up price. Leather, reflective pull tab, right?
You got the up finger, the middle one, that is. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's real leather. This was the last time they used real. No, this one was. This was the last time they used real leather on foams. Mm-hmm. Now they just making synthetic.
That's a great shoe right there.
Yeah, that rose pink.
Mm-hmm.
That's all real. The inside right there. That's real leather. They made these $300. They gave us premium materials for our money though. This one, we just paying for a name. You know what I'm saying?
So this is a good question from Steve Redman. I feel like we're interviewing you, but the thing is, you love foam posits so much. So I want to pick your brain a little bit. Is that in a top 10 of yours or no?
Is this a top 10?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah, because it's evolutionalized. You know what I'm saying? It's different, and we'd never see this. We'd never see this again. This and the white pair, we'd never see this again. If you ain't get your hands on these, you got to get your hands on them. That's it. This is it. We're not seeing these no more. They're not retro on them. They're not making a Royal. They're not making a Galaxy. They're not making a Copper. This is it.
I think I respectfully disagree with you, and I'll tell you why. Because they invested too much money into that shoe to make that mold, all those steel moldings.
Yeah, but it was a costly project. So like you telling me they're gonna sell these for $540 a pop every time they bring out a new colorway?
If they bring out, I'll buy it.
It's going to respond like that.
Hey,
well,
look, Delz.
Later on,
colorway that it will sell if they use that molding. You know what colors they should have used, and they would have sold the crap out of it. They would have went with a copper, maybe they would have sold the hell out of a copper with that mold.
Eggplant.
I've been seeing some photoshops. I seen a Photoshop of a Galaxy and a Royal.
Really?
Nah, that would have been. It would have been if they would have kept it with metal colors. Silver, gold,
Royal is
copper.
iconic. Royal is iconic.
So look,
That's
this is another
cool,
thing
man.
too, Delz. Only one penny logo branding.
I noticed that just on the bottom heel, right?
Yeah, they put the air on here like this is a Phone Posit Pro.
Yeah, that's very strange. I noticed that when G Fish was here a few days ago showing his pair. Shout out to G Fish. Yeah,
Shout out to G Fish. Yeah, shout out to G Fish. You know what I'm saying? And then the ass shot of these girls. No penny logo.
I like that on the back.
No penny logo on the inside.
Comme de garçon.
Comme des garçons. Yep.
Yeah, what he said.
Garçon, tomato,
crop
tomato.
circle. I call this a crop circle. Somebody else said a fingerprint. It's like a crop circle to me.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the inspiration is.
Nah, these freaky live though, man. I like them. I just think they dropped the ball as far as the quality of these girls. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a question for everyone. Do you guys really think Nike's really using real leather on their shoes?
Some of them.
Because they never say genuine leather.
Only probably
at least with the phones. At least with the phones, now they let you know it's synthetic. Like the other phones I got, it'll say synthetic.
Yeah.
And this lets you know it's synthetic too.
Yeah. Remember, it's cheaper for the like synthetic leather, and they're going all with this, save the earth thing. So they only gonna probably use the leather. They're trying to get out of the leather eventually in the future.
I don't think.
Shout out to No Joe Kicks. No Joe Kicks in Detroit.
That's where you purchase those?
Yep.
Okay, shit.
Here go the bag.
Damn, No Joe, you need to give him a little discount for plugging your store on my show.
Oh, he gave me a discount.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he gave me a discount for these girls.
Good.
Yep. So this like my my birthday / Christmas present to myself.
When's your birthday?
Next month on the 5th.
Okay. Happy birthday if I forget.
Appreciate it, Brody.
Shit.
Right there, I'm on live.
Your little man's birthday was the other day, right?
Yeah, it was the 8th. Yep.
It
just turned 2.
Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I can't complain.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, she just set some food in front of me.
Okay, there you go. I wish I had some food in front of me. Shit.
Yes. Y'all gonna be hanging out for a while though?
Yeah, we'll be around for a little bit, depending on the energy of the chat. The chat controls how long I'm on here. The world is in their hands when it comes to
all right. And if y'all get a battle or something going on or whatever, let me know. I'll come back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to battle tonight. So I may go to caffeine.
I'm gonna be in the chat. I'm gonna be in the chat anyway though.
I may go to caffeine in about 20 minutes to play some music and hang out. So
send me a link to that, but I can't comment when I go on there. Like I go on the caffeine.
Yeah, you gotta go to your email. You have to go to your email and confirm your email.
Oh.
It may be in your spam. So just search caffeine in your email. And then you'll be good money. But I'll put the link in the chat and in the description so that you guys, it'll be easy because it's basically me just playing music and showing pics. So.
Yeah. I gotta remember my dang passcode though, man.
Just do a new one.
All right. Yeah.
That's all you need to do. I'm gonna put the link in there right now. We're not leaving yet.
What's the what the lace swap with these girls though?
With the green, it actually looks good with the green. What do you think? You like it, Stack or no?
With those shoes you can go wherever. So it depends on what he's wearing that day. He can probably just he got 3 laces that they came with. It's like the yellow, the red, the green, right?
Yeah.
Regular.
I'm gonna use the yellow for something else. But I was like, I'm gonna do the green. I was gonna do a mismatch red and green, but I was like, I'd just rather do green.
Man, we too old for that mismatch shit, man. You can't pull that shit off.
If you ask that question again, I got you. With the jewel in there.
He don't know I got more rare shit.
There you go. I like the talking. I like that kind of talk because I feel like something may be brewing in a minute.
Nah,
Hey,
not
we
today.
play
Not
a
today,
friendly
man.
game of shoes or something later.
Am I gonna react to UFC tonight? Who's fighting? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a hype beast UFC guy.
All right, but I'm about to go ahead and eat though. I'll be in the chat.
Oh, are those what I think those are? Okay, bro. Enjoy your food.
All right.
Are these what I think they are?
Because I've showed him the chat, but I never showed him here, I think. And these, like, you can't even find them on like on StockX or nowhere. They just came out. Like I found them.
Oh no, I thought it was something else.
These are
What is
the
that?
Atmos.
Okay.
The Atmos forum.
Those are dope. Perfect for the season right now.
Yeah, and they come with like another pair of laces, so you don't have to wear that because I don't like those boot ones. But see, you got the little Atmos. So it's a like I like the colorway. It's different.
It's
I like
wheat.
the Form
It's a
84s.
wheat colorway. Looks good. Oh, look at that suede. Sheesh. Hit the
Let's wait
thumbs
on
up
the
button if you
side.
like that fluffy suede.
That gum bottom.
Yeah, that's a real gum
This is the-
bottom.
This is the real gum bottom.
That's a real gum bottom. 100%. Without a doubt. He said that shit look like Funkmaster Flex looks. Did you remember? That's the funniest shit. They gave him. It was called the driving shoe. Remember that? Funkmaster Flex driving shoe. Because he was
but
so much.
I like the vibe on it. You know.
No, I like
great
them.
for the season.
You know,
they're pretty simple.
Graham is on his snap and shit, and I love it now. The Eskimo.
Yeah, I don't like this laces though, so I'm gonna lace swap them with like they came with another pair of laces. I just don't know where the hell I put it. There's some. Oh, there. See, I like these ones better.
Yeah, I'm not with that boot lace. Boot
yeah, that boot lace. It's like it's.
They belong
if
on
it was
boot.
a form high, if it was a form high, then yeah. But with the form low, it just don't. But needle pair, needle pair, something different.
Yeah, they belong on boots. You know what I'm saying? Boot laces. On the foam posit, they look decent though. On the foam posit, they look decent. Don't forget to get the newest Sneaker Addict t-shirts. They are available. I put a link in the chat too. Let's see. I want to hear your opinion on this shoe right here. Let me pull it up real quick. How do you feel about these right here? This is the LeBron Watch the Throne sneaker. What's your thoughts, everyone? Not only.
Oh yeah, they went with the old school box. I like that. They came with the old school box. I have them in my my eye. They're actually not really bad pricing. I'm just waiting for them.
No, they're not. I put a link
try
to
to get them on sneakers.
I put a link to StockX if anyone's looking for that shoe, by the way, too.
Yeah, the price is not bad at all. So, but I'm waiting to see if I can get them on sneakers for retail. And if not, then I can go for them. They're not bad pricing. I'm a Brown fan. I like the nines. The only thing with the nines, you have from my experience, you have to go a half a size up. Because the nines are like, you have to. And I had all bronze. And for those like nines, I have to go a half a size up. They just feel too tight. If I because remember, LeBron, all his shoes, they're like really performance shoes. They're like for playing ball. So like the nines, those I need to go a half a size up. It's the only shoe of the bronze that I actually have to go a half a size up. And on the 17s, I think.
Yeah, they're nice. I like even the lining and everything, but the jewel right there, that's the piece. That just brings it to life, right?
Yeah, if I put those, I need to put my Cubana on, so I can I can match it or something. I get out.
I see what you're doing.
But with that, you can just you're really not putting no colors on it. You gotta just go, full black on it and let's go.
Yeah, and the big bangs
are gonna take away
next year. Big bangs.
Ugh. I wish they came out with the dragon ones, the year of the dragon. Because what year is next year? Because it depends I don't know. Because this year was the year of the rat. No, 2020 was the year of the rat. This year I don't know which one was. They go with those things. But the year of the dragon one, I love it.
What a time to be
With the
alive.
big
That's right,
bangs.
man. Shout out to Cold Mist.
Big.
I'll be on caffeine in a little bit, Cold Mist, so I hope to see you there too. He says that Nike logo on the LeBron's way too big for me. That's what he said.
Hmm.
Well, that's what she said, but you know.
But you know, you
yeah,
see
man.
how they brought the 19s and the 9s, and you know, next year when if you know he's still playing, when they bring out the 20s, they're gonna bring the 10s, and that's one of my fave models. Delz, question, you know, I mean, story. I actually camped out for the LeBron 10 MVPs. I just had come to DC to live, you know, in Maryland. Maybe I think it was like 2-3 months living in Maryland. And I saw they had it, and I went to DC and I tried to camp out to get him. I did not get him, unfortunately. But it was like one of my first actual camp outs. I wish I would have got him. Them MVP 10s.
I remember the days of camping. You know what's wild is Dick's Sporting Goods had people actually camping for them cool grays, which was interesting.
Hell no, man. Yeah, I ain't doing that, especially with this you know, that thing that's going on around.
Yeah, COVID. You talking about the COVID?
Yeah, I ain't trying to mess with that Rona fool.
Yeah, my nephew just got that shit, man. But he's young. These young kids kick that no problem. You're in good shape though. You're in pretty good physical shape though. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm good, but you know, I got the twins, so I ain't trying to like, cause my teenager, he got it, but the twins, you know, they ain't got nothing yet, so I ain't trying to like be in that predicament.
No, of course, 100%. But yeah, man, if you're looking for them, I have a link in the description. They're going for about $300 on the resale, so if you really want them, you may want to lock them in now. And
really?
Once again,
I saw them for $240.
Hit that thumbs up, please. It takes 1 second to do, and it helps this video. This is the only show you're going to get so much different sneaker content. When you see my videos, even if you don't like the title or the shoe, you're going to see a bunch of stuff. You know, we're giving that smorgasbord over here all the time. You leave here.
What is a smorgasbord?
I think I always hear that it's like a whole like a layout of different foods and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, you know, it's never just that shoe. Like when you see the title. So always come to my live streams. Always watch my shows because you just don't know what you're going to get. You know, you get all types of shit like these. You dig? What you think of these, Sat? I feel like I haven't taught you in a minute. What do you think of these?
I want those. And there's a shoe that people haven't, like, I think they've forgotten about, the Red Thunders that are coming out in this month. That's a shoe I really want, them Red Thunders.
Oh, yeah? What's that right there?
Yes, I want them.
What do you got? This is never that. Tell us about the shoe, please.
Yes, it's a collaboration with This Is Never That. I copped these at the End app. It got that, you know, aging soul look that, you know, it's great to have. And, you know, people that are Converse wearers, they already got these just by wearing it normally anyway.
Yeah,
the
Converse
dirtier your
look
Converse,
good
the better.
dirty.
But you gotta look at this, like the aging on it, and then look at this.
The suit is nice.
Crazy. The suit is fluffy. Like it's I think it's fluffier than the Travis's, or is it in that level as the Travis's? Let's see here. There's never that.
They taking that shit off Fragment, huh? They doing the Fragment shit. You see that, right? I know y'all see that.
I like the bottom sole. The bottom sole is, you know, it's different. That blue on it.
You know, I still have yet owned a new pair of Converse. I have some old pieces, but the new ones all have Zoom Air in them, correct? Or just some of them do?
I don't know.
Can you check the insole, see if there's a little zoom pad in it, in the back of it? If it's sewed in, forget about it. No.
No, it just has a better sole. Look at that sole. It has that, like,
yeah, that's double.
The regular sole, they ain't got that rubber.
She looks like an Oreo. Nice, look like an Oreo, man.
But it's good because it makes you more comfortable. I like this. This is the first time I pulled this out. But yeah, inside you got that nice soft cushioning inside too. So it's like
for the cushioning. There you go.
Yeah, you just took it out of my like I was about to say it, but yeah. See, this is never that.
Dope. Very dope.
It's a different, like I said, you got like the regular laces, then it got this rope laces. I got the
I think the white
fabrics
laces.
on it.
I think the white laces is the move.
Oh
What
yeah,
do y'all think,
white
chat?
definitely. And
Would any of
no
y'all
way
put
on the
the
black.
black laces in there? Let me know in the chat, please.
I don't know. I like the white on it. But it's a nice, like, it's fluffy and it looks like it's dirty already. That's why I like it. It's like
Mm-hmm.
just put a little bit of it, just got that aged look, and it's we're suckers
Yeah.
for this damn furry suede.
Yes. I know I am. I see that furry suede. I'm all in. Oh, and Gabriel Kicks. What up, man? Kim up. I know you got a lot of new sneakers. Gabriel Kicks got every sneaker, man. He's like the fat kid in Pee Wee Herman and shit. The rich fat kid in Pee Wee Herman. He got everything.
You see, I like all this. Always got this weird, different stuff. That's why I like.
No, and I appreciate you showing it.
But I love these things. I like, got to put a little bit crep protect on it, but I really like it. Look at that.
Yeah, those are cool, bro. How much was retail, if you don't mind me asking?
It wasn't too bad. I really don't remember the retail on them.
It was like
But it wasn't
150
bad.
around there. 150 for that piece.
I gotta look and let you know. I really don't. I think around 50. The normal Converse price. I don't think it went over to 159.
For real, got him, Gabe. You go to his Instagram, all you see is got him. That's all he got. He got everything. I don't know if Gabe got like the greatest bots ever or the greatest luck. It's one or the other when it comes to that man. He got it all, but I'm happy for him. I'm happy for that. I still love. I watch once in a while. He reviewed my sneaker that I designed that I released like 4 or 5 years ago, and he did such a good job on that. He did such an amazing job on that review. I really loved it. He used to do
your
videos.
shoe.
Go ahead.
Yeah, your shoe. I only seen it in size. They're still floating around, size 9 and size 13. But I'm like, I love Delz, and I would like to get him signed. But man, I want to wear my shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna do with a 13 or with a size 9.
I mean, if you get it at a cheap price, just to have it, maybe And once again, if anyone ever wants the shoes signed or the box signed, you can mail it to my PO box, and all I ask is you make a return label, and I'll mail it right back to you. So if anyone ever has my sneaker collab and they ever want it signed, I don't want any money for that shit. All you got to do is just have a label so that I printed, so I can just slap it back in the box and mail it right back to you. I have no problem doing that. And once again, my PO box is in. What's up, dude?
Oh, sorry. I just was excited. I forgot another one that I just got.
Oh, please.
Because I got an L on because this shoe came out at the same time. What shoe was it? Oh, I think I got an L on the arm on my ears, but this shoe came on the same time. You had to watch the video, and then after you watch the video, it says you can shop. So I got it. J-Rod got them.
Oh, I
so
remember.
It's like actually our first. It's actually our first shoe of this type of collab. We were like, really, dude? We're this is our culture, and this is the first time we got one. So.
What's that? A bath towel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put that over your head.
It's,
what's that say on it?
Puerto Rico te quiero, like Puerto Rico, I love you. You got the NYC, because that's Puerto Rico too. Nice little towels. I think that was a nice little different thing that they gave us.
What are you gonna do with that towel? Keep it in the box, be honest, or are you gonna actually use it?
Keep that shit in the box.
Yeah. Those are dope.
So basically a silver bullet.
Yeah.
But with a
little flag.
PR flag.
That's fire.
And they actually it's the first time they made the flag correctly, because that's why remember
So crazy.
Cultural Soldier, he pulled out a shoe that they never sold it here because they had an issue with the flag. So they actually made the colors right and the flag, like it's supposed to go, not no crazy backwards stuff. So
how do you mess up like that, right? Like to me, that just seems so crazy. How the hell do you F that up? Like, you should be doing better than that. You feel me? So weird.
So inside the shoe says the same thing.
On the towel.
One of them it says here I stay, like PR. It comes with a pair of laces. I'm still debating it, but I really don't know. Maybe the chat will say, but I think I keep them gray just because, And then the different thing is the bottom of the shoe is different on the other one. See on this one.
That's dope.
So I got the flag on one.
And then the swoosh on the other one. Yes.
Yep. So that was cool. And
then, it is.
Said the same thing. Aquí me quedo. I stay here. The little flag that they didn't mess up in the colors last time, because they do it. They were doing it. The triangle in navy, and U.S. has the navy color in it because it was representing the naval forces. But we ain't got no navy, so this blue represents something else different. So they fixed that, and that was a problem with the other ones, and they did it backwards. But it's actually my first Air Max 97.
Really?
My first
one.
Ever.
It's weird because people say different stuff about the inspiration to that shoe. They say it has to do with a train. They also say it has to do with a water droplet hitting, a body of water, and that kind of pattern that you get after with the circular pattern. There's always all different ideas of it. It's kind of almost like, how some people say the Jordan 13, the inspiration with the little indentations all over it. Some say it has to do with golf. Some say it has to do with the whiskers. You know what I mean? So it's like almost like a mystery, or maybe it's not. I just don't know which one is the actual facts behind it. Riddick says, "What did you double up on, Graham? Hook haircuts, conspiracies, and birthday suit poops." No one knows what the hell I'm talking about. I know, the infamous do. Me and Zach know what you're talking about. Unbelievable. Once again, guys, for people that are just walking in here, the main topic today, because I know people are just coming in, are these. We got images of a third colorway that's allegedly coming out of the damn Union Dunks. The Union Dunks. How do we feel about these Union Dunks in an LA colorway? Do we like them better than the second colorway we've seen? Do we like them better than the first colorway we've seen? Let me know. This was the first one we covered. And then the second one is these. Shout out to Yankee Kicks, by the way, for the on-foot look. And then we got these now. A Lakers vibe right there. I noticed the little button on the side. Are they the same pattern? Yeah, they are. Okay. How do we feel about them? Let me know. Talk to me in the chat. Also, I want to see what's going on with this poll that I have going on. I'd love to see what's up with this poll right here. And the question was, got cool gray 11s? 58% says yes, and 42 says no with 90 votes. So if you have not voted yet, let me know. It seems pretty much most people like 50-50 on it. Resale is not that crazy on them, so if you do want them, you better get on it. I do have a link in the description if you want those cool grays, and I also have it in the chat right in about 2 seconds. I'm about to put it in the chat. So let me drop that right there. Bang, bang. BK says, I got the 11s on early access, but L's today. All right. Well, at least you got your pair. That's dope. And I thought they were really nice when I seen them. I'll show you a quick clip of me reviewing the shoe right now.
See a lot of pictures, and it seemed really dark in the pictures.
Right. Yeah, they do. They seem super dark, don't they?
They're not that dark.
No, they're not.
They're not dark.
They don't have no peaks on these, do they?
There's one there,
tiny ones.
one by the toe.
There's one up at the top. There's always one. At the top.
Here. Yeah.
Always one at the top.
Yeah, they're nice, man. Yeah, these are very nice. Leather seems nice.
Yeah, it does.
But it seems different, the material.
Yeah, it does.
This, like, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Look.
I had the last release.
Way different. But it's actually really nice. These are nice. I'll tell you right now, I recommend you buying them. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good buy. I know some people may freak out because, like, it's like a little wrinkly over here. You know?
I can see that. I can see that definitely going
but,
on. But
just because people are very
particular.
And that wrinkle is from Jones's freaking, it's like gigantic thumb he has from him holding the shoe. That's why he had that wrinkle, because when he's holding it, he's gripping the shit out of that damn sneaker. So that's why. Let's see. Sack bounced real quick. Let's get back to this over here. They're cool. Wu-Tang vibes, you know. I like them. Let's see where else I want to go real quickly. Let's see. I know there was somewhere else I want to go. I haven't played this in a while. Let's go here real quickly. Quick pick one, man. Recipes to Pequeño Juan. Let me know what sneaker you like better as far as Fire Reds. The Fire Red 4 or the 5? Leave it in the comments.
We live doing this. Live, baby. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs it up. Give you that IG vibe. The IG pose. The IG pose. Twinkle toes.
Once again, Fire Red 4 or Fire Red 5. We'll do a little sneaker battle pick.
Thumbs up the video. Thumbs it up. Give you that IG vibe. The IG pose. The IG pose. Twinkle toes.
I'll tell you, man, I like the 5 better. That's just me.
We live doing this. Live, baby. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs it up. Give you that IG vibe. The IG pose. The IG pose. Twinkle toes.
You know I gotta hit you with that infamous bird's eye Pequeño Juan. Pick one.
Rest in peace to the great Pequeño Juan. Rest in peace to that amazing dog. Jeez. My first Christmas without my buddy Pequeño Juan and Cecilia. My right-hand man. My partner in crimes. Yeah. Dogs don't live long enough, man, but we got to cherish those memories. So, you know, I put a little poll up. I'll see what the poll says real quickly, and then we'll end that poll. 18, let's see. So 67%, 68% says the 4 over the 5. 32% say the 5. Okay? I like the 5 better. So the hell with you all. I'm just kidding. All right. So Killamot just sent a super chat. Thank you. First one of the night. Jonesy thumb is Maker's mark sealed, I believe. Yes. Dude, the guy's thumb is like, it's crazy. It's deranged and crazy. Thank you for the donation, my friend, man. Let's go here. What song does Jay-Z have that makes you really think?
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you. Right. And that's a Grammy. I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my
Yo, that was incredible. Sing it again.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Killing Bob, man. I hope you're feeling a little better today. Thank you for the donation. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in. And yes, rest in peace to Cecilia and PJ. You know where I want to go? I want to go here. Actually, first here. Rest in peace to these amazing dogs. Really miss them. So yeah, do you think we're gonna get these next year? Where are these shoes? These off-white shoes. We lost Virgil a few weeks ago. Rest in peace to he's a legend. I mean, is it safe to say he's a legend when it comes to this? Do you think we will get these next year? Or do you think they're going to just keep this in the vault and bring this out a little bit later on to keep his name alive? What do y'all think? What is your thoughts on that? Please talk to me in the chat, on the live, and on the playback. Let me know. No. Okay. Culture says I need those. I bet you do. Jordan is laughing. Yes, rest in peace. That's right. I think we're not going to get these for a few years. I think they're going to keep this in the vault. That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, Andrade, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, wasn't planning on that one, Sean. So I don't know when we're going to get them. How do we feel about this shoe? Are these hot or not? And be honest. Be honest. I think that Virgil probably has tons of stuff that we have no clue about before he passed away. He must have known. He knew he had cancer. It was reported that he kind of kept it under wraps. So I would assume that he has tons of stuff that he planned on doing before he passed. Sketches, ideas. So there's probably tons of stuff we will see in the next few years. I would hope so. He seemed to really be a man that really liked to work also, because if you look at his body of work, he got a lot of pieces. This is not a man that just put together a couple of collabs. You have to be very ambitious. It's more than just getting the opportunity, but for you to actually be able to get that ball and actually keep dropping mad shit. When I mean get that ball, I mean like Nike, letting Nike, like having that deal with Nike. For him to be able to do all the stuff he did with Nike, just really just shows how hard he worked. And he really worked hard. I mean, dude, he put out 50 effing dunks. 50 of them. Think about that shit. 50 effing dunks he put out. That's a whole lot of dunks. That's a whole lot of dunks, right? So for him to do all of that in 1 year was pretty impressive in itself. And the whole idea behind those dunks, having it where they were a surprise, a mystery box, was amazing. I love mystery boxes. Does anyone subscribe to any mystery boxes? I do. And I'm a big fan of those things. So, Virgil got a lot of shit coming, I think. I personally think he's got a ton of things that we will see in the future that I'm extremely excited about when it comes down to, his collection of shit that he's dropping. And don't be surprised if we start seeing other models, Jordan 6s, Jordan 8s. We could possibly see that. We definitely could possibly see that. So we shall see, man. But yeah, rest in peace to that dude, because that was insane, man. No one's seen that coming, and it was very sad that man had to deal with cancer, because cancer is horrible. I think everyone could say they know one person that's dealt with cancer, that's battled cancer, right? And it's a monster of a disease, of a disease and a sickness. It's horrible. So you know, you can only imagine what that man was dealing with in general. And my thoughts and prayers to his family and friends. Um, for real. Rest in peace to that man right there. We'll do a quick moment of silence for him, man. And a quick moment of silence to the lives that were lost during this storm today that hit in the south. It seems to be where we got a lot of that today. My thoughts and prayers, man, because there's a lot of horrible weather today. Did any of you guys deal with this shitty ass weather today? Because it was a legit disaster today. And a lot of people, I think it was about 70 people that passed away, if I'm not mistaken, because of this damn storm that hit. So, you know, my thoughts and prayers to everyone that is going through it, that's dealing with it. He says, it's storming hard here. 55-mile-per-hour winds. Shit. Dealing with it right now slightly. Wow. Yeah, who's dealing with it? Nah, it's been humid and foggy all day. Where are you at, if you don't mind me asking? I know some people don't like to share that, but where are you at? Humid? Shit, humid. That's the last thing I can imagine right now in December. Humidity? Were you in Florida or some shit? Riddick says, yeah, it's been ugly here. Wind finally has died down here. Rough day, rough shit all day. Damn. Windy in Pittsburgh. Okay. I'm smack in the middle of Texas. Okay. Oh, you're in New Jersey. It's humid in New Jersey? Wow. Australia's in the building. Shout out to Australia. Forsters. Shout out to Australia. Yeah, Mother Nature's pretty pissed off, man. We have 110. Wow. Damn, dude. That's insane. Y'all better be safe out there, man. You know Delz loves y'all. Be safe out there. Please. Is anyone around from me? Would anyone like me to go to Caffeine and play music? Is there people interested in that right now? Or maybe I'll do it a little later. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go right now with this. Do I want to hang out here and talk more sneakers? Do I want to go to Caffeine? So give me some feedback on that if you would. Also, I like asking this question because a lot of people that I know are really excited about this shoe. How do we feel about this one right here coming out allegedly next year, the Penny One? Are you guys excited about this Penny One coming back out, or this never was your thing? This never was your sneaker? Let me know in the comments, please, if you're watching on the playback. And let me know in the chat, because I definitely want to know how you feel about that. For real, for real. I love that shoe. I think it's a great pair of sneakers. The only thing is you got to be a little careful with the creasing, because the creasing can get a little out of hand, and they could start looking like shit. Definitely. Let's see. Have to get you on live IG one day, my brother. Love what you're doing. Make sure you check us on this. Yeah, just hit me up. I'm down. Hit me up whenever. I'm always down. Let's see. Depends on what color. Well, what do you think of this color? G says those are nice, but I think the other colorway looks better. What's the other colorway you're talking about? Let's see. Keegan. That's why I got my sons locked down with sandbags galore. Oh, shucks. He says, yes, sir. That's a purchase right there. Okay. You know, the pennies did pretty well, the threes this year. Who bought a penny sneaker this year in 2021? I did. But did you? Curious to know. And once again, for people that are just walking in here, we're talking about this sneaker. The Lakers, clearly Lakers colorway. The Union is in California, right? So they're giving us a California vibe. And you can't get more Lakers than this. I don't think so. I like them. And I like these two. And I want to know how you feel about these shoes. Also, getting back to Virgil real quick, this is one of, a shoe that we're going to be eventually seeing too. We're going to see a bunch of Air Force Ones, it's looking like, from Virgil and Louis Vuitton. So be on the lookout for that. But that's a price bracket that you got to be rich to buy Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton you have to be at a level of a financial level to be buying Louis Vuitton. I'm not at that level. No. Definitely not. I'm excited about this pack that's coming out because I'm a big Rocky fan. You've got the Apollo Creed, you've got the Clubber Lang, and then you've got the Dragos. What sneaker do you guys like the best out of these? Let me know that also. You like the Dragos the best? Or do you like the Clubber Langs the best? Or do you like Jones's favorite, which is the Apollo Creeds? Let me know that also in the comments. I'm curious to know your opinions on all of that. I like the Clubber Langs the best. Then I like the Russian Drago because I thought that was the best Rocky movie. He damn well killed freaking our guy, man, Apollo Creed, in the ring. Apollo was sleeping on him, man. Apollo didn't realize the Russian ain't effing around, man. Living in America. Pat, my guy. I'm going to be on caffeine in a little bit, Pat, too. Super says, I'm with you, Delz. Love the blue shoe. Says Apollo's the best one. So his culture says that. Okay? That's what's up. That is what's up. Let me see what else we could talk about. Let's talk about these. We went for we talked about the Union Dunks. Why not talk about these? How do we feel about the Union Jordan 2? Is the Union Jordan 2 a dope shoe? Or not so much? Is the Union a dope shoe or no? I'll put a poll up for it. Union 2. Are people going to start embracing the Jordan 2 more? That's my question to you all in the chat and on the playback in the comment section. Definitely curious to know. Let me know that in the comments. And if you're watching live, I just put a poll. So please hit the poll and we'll let that ride for about maybe 2 minutes and see how we all feel about them. My thing is, I don't know how I feel about all them holes on the shoe. I don't feel like those holes were necessary at all. Why? You put some awesome suede in there. It's clear as day. The suede's pretty effing awesome on there. So like, what are we doing? Do y'all like the holes? Let me know. Yeah, that's right. If he goes down, hands down. If he does, then he dies. Facts. Classic. Thank you, Killamar, for the donation, brother. I appreciate you, man. Let's go here with it, man.
A few moments later.
Latino heat, baby. Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
It's good as my guy Killing. Thank you for the donation, my friend. If y'all want me to pull out any sneakers too, ask me a sneaker question. Maybe I'll battle myself tonight. That's where we are right now, Delz. That's where we're going. Send them donos if you like. Don C still has the best Air Jordan 2 collabo. I agree. No sleep in Brooklyn. No sleep. Shout out to the Beastie Boys. I definitely agree with you. 2s I heard are comfortable. Yo, Delz, your intros are gangster. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that shit. Yo, I heard that Rick James got a documentary that's real good. Has anyone seen this Rick James documentary? Let me know. And where the hell can I watch this shit at? Because I heard this Rick James documentary is bananas. Like, super crazy. I may have to watch that tonight. But let's see what the poll says on this shoe real quick. The poll is saying that 71% says not, and 29% says they're hot. Wow. So that's how y'all feeling, huh? Y'all ain't feeling that shoe like that. Okay. Listen, I don't care. I ain't trying to sell you them. I think they cool. They're cool. But I don't think that they're must-have shoes. I definitely don't. Like, I'm not going to be upset if I don't get those effing sneakers. For sure. These are coming back out allegedly next year. Pretty exciting news. This is an exciting piece that a lot of us have been wanting for a long time. Fire Red 3s. Where do you rank the Fire Red 3 when it comes down to Jordan 3s? Is the Fire Red 3 a better shoe than the Black Cement? Is the Fire Red shoe better than the White Cement? I personally think the Fire Red 3 is not better than either of those shoes. Am I tripping? Tell me I'm tripping. Wouldn't be the first time I heard it. Tell me in the chat. Tell me on the playback. You can leave multiple comments. I'm going to be reading them on the playback. Trust me. I try to like every single comment. Where does this go as far as a Jordan 3? Where do you rank this? Shout out to Ron G in the building. Just sunned us all last night, basically. I really enjoyed him coming through, showing some amazing sneakers. Watch last night's video. It started with the LeBron 9 review. And then it ended with Ron G showing freaking autographed sample Columbia Jordan 11s and all types of amazing sneakers. So make sure you watch that. It's my number 3. Okay. Top 5. All right. No doubt. I'm going to let that ride for a second. I want y'all to let me know in the chat, where does this stand as far as a Jordan 3 colorway? I got to get me a quick drink, and I'll be back in 30 seconds. Let's play this one more time because this was a big day. These released today.
I see a lot of pictures, and they seem really dark in the pictures.
Right. Yeah, they do. They seem super dark, don't they?
They're not that dark.
No, they're not.
They're not dark.
They don't have no peaks on these, do they?
There's one there.
Tiny ones.
One by the toe.
There's one up at the top. There's always one at the top.
One here. Yeah.
Always one at the top.
Yeah, they're nice, man. Yeah, these are very nice. Leather seems nice.
Yeah, it does.
But it seems different, the material.
Yeah, it does.
This, like, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
But
I had the last release.
Way different. But it's actually really nice. These are nice. I'll tell you right now, I recommend you buying them. Yeah, this is a good buy. I know some people may freak out because it's like a little wrinkly over here, you know.
I can see that. I can see that definitely going
but,
on. But
just because people are very
particular.
Yeah, but let me know what you guys think of these. You know, you got your classic patent leather wrapping around.
I like the high cut on those.
Oh, high cut all day. That's what it needs to be. I'll put a link to these if you look for them on Style Guys.
Rick says these threes are a must for him. Yeah, Ron G is the cheat code. 100%. You ain't never told a lie. Top 5, Andrade says. Okay. So, yeah, man, these things are coming out. Also, more news, more sneaker news. So, on East Bay, they have these shoes on the actual calendar. So, that shoe is actually on the calendar right now. And, you know, that's going to be a difficult pickup for people to get. We're going to have a hard time getting this shoe when it does release. Where does this stand in your eyes as far as 1 through 10? Does it make your top 10, this sneaker? I would assume it does for most of us. Where does this stand as far as sneaker of the year? Is it even a sneaker of the year? Is this a sneaker of the mother effing year? Let me know. I really do want to know. Shoe of the year for me, I need multiple pairs. That's what Steve Redman says. -10. Okay. So that means he really loves them. Display piece. So not wearing them, you're strictly just wanting them for a display. Okay. I respect the honesty. Okay. Steve Redman, yes, sir, bro. I had to learn how to soul swap. I can send you pairs to practice if you need. Wow, shit. That's pretty cool. That's a generous thing to offer. Shit. Let's see. How do we feel about these shoes? Keep communicating. East Bay still has those breads on the release thing for Christmas. Really? Wow. Yeah, the 25th is on East Bay. Now, I thought they were releasing a little bit later on, a couple of days later, right? This shoe. And then I've heard rumors they're actually pushing it back. So I'm a little unsure what the hell is going on with this damn sneaker. If you know, let us know in the comments on the playback. Because I sure the hell want to know. And don't forget, y'all,
Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. If you didn't enjoy this video, there's got to be something wrong with you, or you're just on the wrong channel. You know, it's okay if you didn't enjoy this video.
If you didn't enjoy this video, you're in a bad mood. It's not us. We were entertaining.
You know what? Hit the thumbs down button right now. Put shit emojis in the comments.
Here we go to look on feet. Man, I'm digging these. They doing their thing with this whole wave. Let me know what you think of them, though. What laces do you like better? The darker laces or the lighter laces? Leave that in the comments. And this is the third release from this wave pack right here. Shout out to Pata. Go true to size as far as the fit. And let me know what colorway was your favorite so far from the pack. Curious to know. This is the second colorway I have. I have the blue ones right here, which I love. And now I have this colorway, which I'm really thinking is fire once again, man. They doing their thing. And you know how we got to close it out with that infamous bird's eye view. So infamous, don't you agree? Let me know what laces. We're live. So leave it in the comments. Leave it in the chat. And thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Bang, bang, bang.
I'll tell you. I think that my favorite colorways are the Patas, right? I'm going to say my favorite colorways of the Patas is first the blue. After the blue, I'm going to go with that first colorway. It was like an amber kind of color. Then I'm going to go with the maroons and the black and white last. The black and white is a little boring to me. I'm not going to effing lie to you. Got plenty of black and white sneakers. I bought the damn Oreos not too long ago, you know? What the hell do I need another black and white sneaker for? I have tons of black and white shoes. So I think that was my least favorite out of the pack. Which one's your favorite out of the Pata pack? I mean, the blues look so sick.
What's good? You see what we got here? We got the Pata Air Max 1s, that aqua wave. You see the different laces. They come with gray and then that sail.
I know which one I like better. I want to know which one you like better. So right now, leave that in the comments right now. If you're watching live in the chat, participate. Go through the size as far as the fit. These are super dope. I'm so happy I got these. Shout out to Pada for crushing it. As always, they never release no dumb shit. And Double Up E, you want to bet me? I got you right there. Shout out to the ladies right there. This one's for you, for my lady viewers. The little anklet. F.U. Jones too. But yeah, man, I'm so happy to have these, and they just look so sick with that wave kind of cut on it, and I'm looking forward to see what's next. I'm really hype about that. Definitely let me know in the comments once again. True to size as far as the fit. And man, oh man, definitely extra wavy. Free my homie Max B, by the way. I know he'd love these. And let me hit you with that infamous bird's eye. Phew. So infamous, don't you agree with me? And let me know the laces, man. Which ones do you like better? One more time. Son of a bitch. Y'all take that. Y'all want to see if I'm going to do something? I don't care. I'll do it. Bong bong, we got fucking Graham. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, man?
I'm chilling. G says it's weird that in America they're just knowing about Pata, but in the Netherlands it goes way back. Well, some people. I've actually known Pata for over 10 years. I actually interviewed Tim about 10 years ago on a platform, and we ended up knowing some people that are both mutual friends of ours from Brooklyn, and I've been cool with them ever since. So I mean, you could catch me wearing their t-shirts from 10 years ago. But always keep in mind, there's a new sneaker born every day, and there's another one that stops getting into sneakers every day. You know what I'm saying? Graham, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just finished up dinner and stuff like that. Yeah, those threes I'm excited for. Probably won't get it, so I can't believe how hard it is to get that shoe this morning.
I know. So where are you at right now with this sneaker?
I still want them, but I'm predicting that there'll be a whole bunch of restocks just based off how many ships there are off the shore. That there's got to be some allocations that didn't get their pairs, got half the shipments.
I think you're right. People are thinking restock on Monday. I don't think it'll be Monday. That's too soon. But you can go to your stores tomorrow, and I suggest you do that in the morning.
Oh, really?
And see if you could get your pairs. I would recommend you doing that.
Oh, why do you say that? You got to hit me onto that.
Because people probably didn't pick up their pairs.
Really? Okay.
Just think about it, Graham. The resale is not that high on them. I mean, it's high enough to stop you from buying them. Yeah. But if you really want them, you could find them for about $300. I have a link once again in the description if you're trying to get your pair of these.
Because if you really think about it, you go through StockX, right? You're paying what are you paying? 11, 12%, depending on what your rate is with StockX. GOAT's like 14%. So you take 14% off of that 300, you're only making about maybe $20, $25.
Yeah.
It's not really that much of a. Now, if you got it like that, you could hold on to about 5 or 6 pairs, wait a couple years, and then gain $100 off each one of them.
100%. Just you can cash in later on.
Yeah. Oh, Fly Ming, what's going on?
Fly in here. What up, bro? Good to see you in here, man. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed, dude. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning, and I was just trying to figure out which prospects to go to.
Yeah, I mean, for you to cam up this morning means you really wanted them.
Yeah. But hey, whatever. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Just shoes. That's all it is.
No, it's not just shoes.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? I mean, besides paying that ticket, you're gonna pay $325, $335 for a shoe that might restock. I'm just like, I don't know. If you gotta have it, you gotta have it now. So definitely use the link.
100%.
Use the link. If you want them, go get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're only going to go up.
Oh yeah, they will. But I don't think you've seen the last of a restock. I really truly believe that.
Really?
Yeah, I really believe that, man. I think you're probably gonna have a couple of places. Well, I think probably the only place you're gonna get it is all the foot sites like Champs, JD Sports, Finish Line, and then you got Nike too with their Jordan Reserves or whatever. Whatever, man. Kind of done with that app.
Yeah, those reserves, I usually hit on those reserves. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've been very successful on them reserves.
Yeah. It's funny. You guys were talking earlier, like, E said he wanted to get those cars and he didn't get them. And all of a sudden he got these cool grays. And I'm just like, this month.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's just how it effing works, dude. When it's a shoe you don't really care about, you just you land on it,
Damn, man. I'm still kind of upset about it, but
Oh, I knew you really wanted them. I could tell because I've known you for a while. I've known you for many years, and for you to feel some sort of way means you really wanted them.
Yeah, I did, man. We're just gonna have to hope and see if there's any restocks. But yeah, I did these.
Oh.
I did these customs. These are the 2007 pairs. So.
Oh, please talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so these soles are from a 1994 white cement. I have about 2 pairs of those. Still with that classic box too. There's the 94 white cements. So I just used one of the soles off of that. Pretty much the same sole. This one's I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit yellower than the actual white of the shoe. That was by accident. I'd left it out in the sun for a little bit, and it started turning it a little bit yellow. So I said, "Oh crap! I gotta turn the other one yellow," because I had one yellow and I had one white, and I was just like, "Oh, okay. Guess I better turn one yellow and turn the other one yellow too, make it match." But yeah, did a little custom work on that. Yeah, re-glued everything because this was all falling apart. So yeah. But yeah, wearable. Stomping around in these for a while. They're like, "Oh dang, is that from 1988?" I'm like, "Nah, these are the 2007s." I just modified it. Took parts from took the main part from the 1994 outsole and off that retro and just boom, did it.
So that's some real Frankenstein shit right there.
Yeah. And you know what? This was a beat pair that I got off of eBay for like $40.
Wow.
And then my friend Kabir, I think I told you this story, but I hit on the Travis Scott ones, the original one, and it was all the way in LA at Foot Action. We drove all the way down there from San Francisco to LA, and he was like, "Man, thanks for that." That's the alley oop right there, right, for retail.
Facts.
And then he gave me a whole bunch of shoes, and he gave me this one. The same one. I got another one downstairs that's in better condition than this. And I'm just like, damn, I should have just waited a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But he gave me a whole bunch of shoes. He's like, "Man, I appreciate that, dude." And he gave me some pretty good classics. He gave me like the original 10s that came out in 99 or so. He gave me those. What else did he give me? He gave me like a whole bunch of other stuff, dude. And I was just like, so, and then, we help each other out, but I'm helping him out with the, that patent black and red, the band ones that are coming out. So, he's a big aficionado on 1s and 11s. And, he was fortunate to get the sneakers reserve at, San Francisco over here. And, I tried that day too. And I'm just like, couldn't get it. I haven't been able to get a sneakers reserve in a long time, but yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show this off. It's gonna need a little bit more painting.
Yeah, those are really dope. I think they look nice, man. You know?
Yeah, thanks, man. It's just this is the original midsole for that 2007.
Mhm.
Yeah, and hey, hi. Okay, all right. Yeah, so this is the original midsole, and as you could tell, it's starting to the paint is starting to crack because this is already worn in. So as the midsole keeps on wearing in, the paint's not going to stick to it as long. So there was an actual the 1999 Jordan 4 that I had. I took a Dub Zero that just came out like a few years ago and repainted that. I wore it a couple of times and the paint has not cracked at all. So I really think the age of the midsole really helps with the cracking issue. So if anybody out there is trying to restore shoes, if they're already old, these are already beat in, and you try to repaint it, it's only a matter of time that it's going to crack. Doesn't matter how good of a paint job it is. So
there's nothing you can layer on it to make it extra strong where the paint doesn't crack.
Well, you can put what's called a sand-free adhesion promoter, and what you do is you spray that onto the actual midsole, and then you start putting paint all over it. Right, you put like one layer, and then you could spray that that spray adhesion again over that first layer, and do it for like a couple layers, but don't do it all the time, and that should give you a stronger hold, which is what I did on these. But I wore these a lot too, so as you can see, there's like cracking right there.
Yeah,
yeah,
I do see
and
that.
it's just gonna continue to do that, dude. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The only thing I could do is get another fresh midsole, but I don't know. But yeah, these are Jonesy size right here. These are size 12.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just do this. I just stuff the toe box. I walk around in it.
Jones will never get that shoe, right? Like, nah.
Nah. He ain't gonna get this shoe. He's probably gonna be like, he's gonna play it off like, oh man, yeah, they're nice, they're cool. But then like day of, he's gonna try to get them. He's gonna be like, damn, I can't believe I missed them.
Why do you think that Jones isn't intimidated by you, but intimidated by Matt for the win to battle?
Oh, that's because Jones thinks he can get me. That's why. That's just.
Why do you think that?
He's not impressed. He's not impressed with the collection. He probably saw the performance against Matt, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, I could touch him up, no problem."
I like
slice him up.
Carve him up.
Yeah. Yeah, piece him up, no problem.
Nice.
Jones is a character, dude.
I got a super chat. We're going to continue with that. Let me get that super chat from Ron G. He says, that Nike Air on them threes. He's digging them, bro.
Yeah, man.
Do some great work, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's go here. What song does Jay-Z have that makes you really think?
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you. Right. And that's a Grammy. I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my
Yo, that was incredible. Sing it again.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good, Ron G?
Oh my God. Freaking Jones.
When do you think we will get that bat? Everyone wants to see you and what do you guys call him? The snake oil salesman?
Oh, snake oil. Hey man, he didn't ask your brother about the snake oil. I'm very surprised about that.
Yeah. I was thrown off by him showing up. I didn't expect that. So I was like, oh shit,
we didn't know you had a brother. Seriously.
Yeah. I mean, we're into a lot of different shit. Like he's not into the only thing that we have in common is music. He loves music. So
Hey, what does he say about your sneaker collection? He's just like, does he say he doesn't understand it or anything like that?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, he has his thing he does, and I do mine really. So it's not. I'm sure he thinks, it's a little obsessive, but I mean, he's got a lot of snakes, so you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah.
So he's like, oh, I probably.
I mean, I do the sneaker thing for my thing, and he does that. I mean, it's paying bills, so
Yeah.
I don't think he really judges it at all. I don't think so.
Yeah, I know, man. I tell you what, when the family comes in here, they're like, yeah, you only got 2 feet, right?
Oh yeah,
I understand that, but it's it's almost like a sickness.
people that are that come to this house and they see this wall, they think it's insane.
Yeah.
They think I'm freaking insane.
Oh, and then they see the toys on
the other side. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, I got so much of that crap, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's hard, dude, because nobody's really buying anything right now.
No.
Yeah.
They are, but it's the stuff that everyone wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really hard to get stuff, and even when you do have the hard to get stuff, they're like, oh yeah, let me offer you,
Peanuts.
retail.
Yeah.
They don't understand the concept that you got to pay fees and stuff when you go onto these, reselling platforms like eBay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, scalper platforms, Riddick scalper platforms. There you go.
Which Riddick is a part of, correct?
Yes.
Can you co-sign
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Riddick. Don't you dare shy away from that statement right there.
Yeah, he is.
I think the next one's probably going to be me and Riddick too, man.
Yeah, the people really want you and Jones bad. Like the anticipation for you and Jones is almost like Matt for the win Tito. It's getting to that level.
Oh yeah, yeah. These guys they don't see the behind the scenes. The texting back and forth.
Oh God, Caffeine on Thursday was complete just comedy.
Yeah, you guys got a taste of that. That's what happens.
Yeah,
it was the same kind of stuff.
Out of control.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy's in here too.
Yeah, shout out to Jimmy.
No, but you see Riddick's new arcade machine? That is cool as shit, dude.
What the
holy cow? Yeah, he can play people online.
The pinball?
No, it's the Street Fighter one, the Capcom cabinet.
He can play people online?
Yeah, just like if they were like right there next to him. Just hook it up to the internet. Yeah. I was like, wow, dude.
So what do you have, like a headpiece and you can just talk shit to people?
No, I think that's the only downfall. I don't think you could, maybe Riddick could explain that one on the chat, but I don't think you could plug in a headphone or anything like that and talk to the other person that's, that you're fighting,
So you don't even know who you're fighting then,
Yeah.
I kind of don't know how I feel about that. Dude, if you can't talk crap to them, then,
dude.
That's important.
Yes.
In internet, like, if you're playing any kind of internet game, I would say that's pretty effing important.
Yeah, man. What's up, Jimmy?
Yo, what up?
What up, bro? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I just woke up from a nap.
Okay. Beauty sleep? All right.
Oh, yeah. I think I get, take the afternoon nap and may turn from minutes to a couple hours.
Nice. Hey, let me ask you a question. When you do your jogs, dude, do you wear a mask at all outside? I presume not, right?
No, I do. I wear it I wore it the entire time when I'm at work.
Yeah, I probably need to hit you up a little bit later about what mask you use, dude, because I'm killing myself at the gym, dude. I'm like, oh my god, because I'm a heavy sweater. I'm like worse than Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Like I was downpouring and it soaked into my mask, and I'm just like,
oh, sometimes I can smell it in my mask. I'm not gonna say I sweat as much. I mean, I'm on my feet like 8 hours, like most of the time, and just going back and forth. But down here in Texas, it's like 47. So when I went outside, it was like a burst of cold air. So I wasn't sweating outside.
Oh man!
But it doesn't. It does perspire there, but it's just those blue masks. My work provides them. So
Does it have any kind of structure, like a plastic structure, to keep it to where?
Oh no, that's the thing. I have to constantly adjust the whole time because they may start popping up, going down. I think maybe getting a bandana and just wearing that, or just I had a Bathing Ape mask, which I really liked, and I lost it, man. I don't know what happened to it.
That must have been that must have sucked.
It was like 50. It was $50.
That's
but
what I'm
50,
saying, bro.
Yeah,
That's
$50.
Expensive, dude.
Yeah, I think I was putting it in my pocket, like walking into work, and then someone in the parking lot probably got it now.
Check out Riddick on YouTube. That's his YouTube channel, by the way.
There you go.
Is that your reseller apprentice?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm training a young Padawan right there.
So you're his Emperor Palpatine to his Darth Vader?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I'm like MJF. I'm like MJF, and he's Wardlow right there, man.
Oh,
Wardlow's turning on that guy soon, bro. Mark my word.
Oh, what was that again?
Wardlow's gonna turn on that guy soon. It's happening.
Yeah,
you can see little things that MJF is doing, like when he kicked him out of that battle royal, and you seen how pissed he was.
Oh yeah,
it's happening.
Talk about Hook, dude. I know you tweeted about that.
Oh, I love him.
Exactly. I like it. I like it.
I don't know why I like him. That's the thing.
No, you know why I like him? Because he reminds me of like them crazy, wild Albanian friends I have in New York and like Queens. And I think he may even be Albanian because he had Bam Bam Action Bronson on his theme song.
Yeah, they paid some coin for that.
Dude, he is wiry strong, dude. And those kind of dudes are like instantly when I saw him like maneuver on the mat and do some technical stuff, he reminded me of Zack Sabre Jr. But he had more of an offensive repertoire.
And he looked tough.
Yes. And he kicked it.
Zack Sabre Jr. is a good wrestler, but he don't have that look that he has. That guy looked like a guy that will fight you in the bar.
Yes.
I thought Hook was already signed after yesterday. They were like, "Oh, now he's all elite." It's like he hadn't been signed this entire time.
Nah,
like,
they probably did that to build the hype because he was trending worldwide on Twitter.
Yeah, because he there was a couple of times where he was just there and he started setting in and everyone's chanting for him. Like he's just like when they were beating up CM Punk. Like I think at one point he kind of stepped to Punk and everyone's like, "Go get him, Hook!" Like he has that intrigue to him, and that's one of the few points that ironically, Graham, you were saying that Rampage was better than Dynamite. They taped it right after Dynamite.
Yeah, because we caught that leak where he had the Action Bronson record playing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't catch that, dude. Because I was fast forwarding through. Like, I couldn't watch Dynamite at all, dude. I don't know about you guys,
dude. That Malachi Black I like, but that segment was a drizzling shit.
I didn't even watch it.
He went okay. So the Varsity Blondes are on stage randomly, and they're being interviewed by Tony Schiavone. Lights go out, and Malachi appears. He's standing there or whatever like that. He takes off his mask. He tries to spray mist on what's her name, Julia, whatever her name is.
Julia Hart.
Yeah, and like I swear, barely got anything on her or missed her completely. She only had a little thing, and she had a delayed reaction. Like after she got that, she started screaming like bloody murder, and it was, oh god, it was horrible.
It was so bad.
It was, yeah, dude. I was like, oh my god, like I feel bad for Malachi. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, but he's building his house of black. Like, dude, that you can't. If you're gonna shit on WWE for doing some crappy stuff, dude, they're open to interpretation because that was bad. And I like Malachi, and I'm just like,
I'll tell you, Malachi Black impressed the shit out of me. Him and Buddy Murphy, they wrestled at WrestleCade, closed it out. It was amazing,
dude. There's no question that Malachi Black should have been pushed, dude. He's one of the most talented wrestlers on that NXT roster, and his entrance was bad ass. And they didn't do anything with him, dude. Like
I love the theme song in WWE. That song was fire.
Yeah.
And the thing coming up like that. Sometimes they didn't capture that properly though, I felt,
Dude. And here's the thing, man. I think WWE's whoever's running that theme music department, they're really good, dude. Like the first Shinsuke song, that was awesome because it fit.
Yes.
Then you have the Undisputed Era.
Was it the CFOs?
It might have been them or I don't think Jim Johnson works with them anymore.
No, he hasn't for a very long time.
But they got some really good musical, and half of it is the musical genius that you put out there when these people start going out to the ramp, because it builds that hype.
Of course, and that's why Hook was so dope.
Yeah.
And he came in, the hair all crazy, like he don't get like his hair looked like this. Like when I was like, if I was like out when I was a teenager and I had to like get into a
it's just like,
and I just took my hat off, my hair's just all, you know what I mean? Threw my hat off and going to scrap. Like that's what he looked like, right? Because the hair was all flowy in the front. Yo, he looked badass, and that's Taz's son, by the way.
He has that font, that same font that Taz had for his name, from ECW and WWE. He has that same font where it says Hook. It's the same as his dad's. It said like it would be like Taz, on his. If you go look up some old ECW footage, it's kind of like that same font and everything
His
like
damn
that.
T-shirt though they released is trash.
Yeah,
they don't know.
Even the name itself is kind of trash. I think if he adds a last name onto it, something really killer,
What would you name him? Hook what? Hook Robinson?
No, you can't put Robinson. You can't put anything like Hawkins because you can't do a double H. You'd be like Hulk Hogan. It's not gonna work.
How about just a hook hand from a pirate?
No, that's keep pirates away from wrestling.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that one at all.
What's that Asian chick that had the pirate gimmick? I hated that.
Oh, that Kairi Sane.
And then when she stopped it and went heel, she was the bomb to me. When her and Asuka were together.
Yeah, they were really good.
I loved it.
Trying to think. Oh, Xia Li, impressive debut on SmackDown.
Oh, really?
God, her entrance was so good. They did her right. I know they're definitely pushing her because she's like the first major like Chinese superstar. But man, dude, that entrance was like Marvel-esque if you can see it.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Yes, it was like they're pushing a storyline like I guess like a storyline beneath the ladies that are the champions and stuff. Mm-hmm. So they had Sonya Deville kind of just picking on Naomi, and Sonya Deville's like, all right, I'm even though I'm doing the GM stuff, I'm gonna go out there and beat you down. She goes out there and she's like, oh yeah, but Natalya is the special ring announcer, and Shayna Baszler is gonna be the guest timekeeper, and those two were already starting to beat down Naomi, and then Xia Li came out and even the odds. She's kind of like, her gimmick is like kind of like a protector. Like if I see stuff that I ain't down with, I'm gonna come out there and intervene and stuff. And she did really good. Kicks look real good. I think WrestleMania was like they always do like the good, the bad, the ugly, and they're like there's no ugly segments from SmackDown. It was pretty solid, especially the Brock Lesnar, Sami Zayn stuff. That stuff was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I'll check that out then.
What do you think about Brock Lesnar without Paul and talking more?
He's doing better. He's doing really good. I never seen a guy in overalls and have a flip phone out.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious. He was trying to show Adam Pearce something on his phone. He's like, yeah, it doesn't work right a little bit. Then he breaks the phone in half, and I was like, oh man. And I believe it. I believe Brock he hates technology, so he probably still has a flip phone.
You know what? I'm looking at the chat and I see Geronimo Moses over here saying that WWE is whack. It's fake. I never liked it. And you know what? I'll have to say I agree, because I stopped watching that stuff, like, especially when you get into the teenage years, right? When The Undertaker came out in that silly looking suit, his first suit.
Yeah, that was goofy.
I was like, yeah, and then he had the makeup with the dark eyes and stuff like that. It just wasn't.
Whenever he was a dead man?
Yeah, when he was the first rendition of him.
Yeah, right? Dude, that guy scared the shit out of me, dude.
Well, how old are you, Jimmy?
I'm like 39 right now, but when I was a kid, dude, especially the segments of him building the caskets, saying he's gonna throw Yokozuna and Kamala into it, and I was like, okay, it's like this dude, like seems believable that he lives out in Death Valley and like burying people in the body bags.
Well,
Damn.
I mean, I was 5 years older at that time, so I'm heading into high school, and I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, yeah, I got away from it, and what brought me back was hearing that Hulk Hogan turned bad in WCW, and so what I always pose to a lot of my friends whenever they say, because we talk about wrestling all the time too, when they say like, when is it all gone bad for WWE? I'm like, WWE's always been like that. They had to change their way because they had WCW, in their basically taking away a lot of their profits just by being real. And that's what attracted me more to WCW. When they took over, when the NWO took over Nitro, Monday Nitro, I knew it wasn't real, but it felt real.
No, I did, and there was no real internet.
Oh, wait a minute. When was your birthday?
No, mine isn't until February.
Oh,
happy birthday, Jimmy!
It's a lot.
Jimmy.
February, Jordan.
Lord.
Happy birthday from the Undertaker.
You got it anyways, Jimmy. You got it anyways.
No, I feel you, Graham. Like I remember that. Like I'm, like you were a loyal WCW guy. I was a loyal WWE guy, and when Hall first showed up, I was like, oh crap, what's Razor Ramon doing there? And he was full Razor gimmick. He's like, you want a war, Chico? And throwing toothpicks. And he's attacking Eric Bischoff. He comes back in there. Eric Bischoff's whoa. He's like, relax, Chico. It's like, I had so much fun last week. I had to come back and do it again. And he's like, but we, and Bischoff's like, we, who is this we? And then, Sting went up there, and Sting kind of got it wrong. He said, for weeks you've been coming up here. And I was like, you only did it for 1 week, Stinger.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned about Razor. Scott Hall. You don't see him much.
I hope he's all right. I mean,
you notice that he's not on social media. I hope he's okay.
There's a thing with Jeff too. Everyone's a lot of people in WWE have reached out, and this like Big E's like no one says a bad thing about this dude. Like everyone likes this dude, and we're hoping the best and everything for him. From Bailey to him to a lot of other people. Roman said he was down with the program to do with Jeff, and it seems like they're headed that way, especially if they're watching that Stone Cold documentary or the Stone Cold podcast thing.
Yeah.
And
Jeff said he wanted to work with Roman.
Yeah, and he was just saying, Austin's point out told him like, hey, what was wrong? What was wrong with your previous runs? And he's just like, it was me. It was all me. It's like, it was my mistakes. It was just the addiction. And, I hope he gets the help, man. I mean, I know his wife texted he was fine, but I mean, hopefully she's not like an enabler, kind of like, let Jeff kind of do his thing and stuff like that. And then, I know everyone's saying like, hey, he can go to AEW now. It's like, dude, I don't know if Tony Khan wants to have a Victory Road situation happen to him, because I don't know if those that don't know, but Jeff Hardy showed up really messed up at a TNA pay-per-view, and he had to take on Sting.
Yeah, that was back in the days.
Yeah, and Sting literally had to forcibly hold him down.
Yeah, but everyone had their days. Like even Matt Hardy had a rough patch, and he seems to be really pretty well put together now. He seems like he got his shit together.
Well,
Well, I mean, if Jeff refused to help from WWE being sent to rehab, and I don't think it's gonna be any different if Tony Khan was to be like, hey, I gotta send you to that, and Jeff be like, nah, and I don't want to say that Tony Khan's naive to it, but hopefully the allure of having the Hardy Boys there won't put his judgment over that, and have Jeff come out there and possibly mess himself up or no show or stuff like that. That's the thing. It's like you can have the allure of the Hardy Boys there. Maybe you could take on the Hardly Boys, the Cucamonga Kids or whatever like that. But
I mean, they had a little feud in the past on other places like Ring of Honor and stuff.
Yeah.
Dope,
But if you've seen one Young Bucks match, you've seen them all.
When they were
you guys hate that. You guys are such haters of that.
FTR is so much better than
yes.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
I mean, Santana.
Oh, I saw Santana.
I'll be right back. Let me take
Santana tweeted. I guess send it in the chat, but Santana tweeted, it's like, whose ass do I got to kiss? Oh, that's the point. I don't kiss any ass because some fan asked him, like, dude, are we going to get any matches that's not like, are we going to see y'all more than just once every 6 months? And it's like, oh, there's some cracks developing, I think.
Yeah, no, you said it. You said it completely correctly, dude. Like when I saw that, I said, "Oh, yeah," because if you bring in all that talent right there, there's a lot of competition.
I mean, look at Jay Lethal. He was already brought in, and it's almost kind of like forgotten.
Dude, he was put in that battle royal, and he got thrown out early.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Yeah,
in it.
Make him near the end. Like, I mean, we all kind of knew that it was going to be like MJF, and well, I don't know about. I mean, I know they're trying to push Dante, but I mean, I don't know. Like that, he don't seem like he's going to get over with me.
Why? I don't. I got to be honest with you. I don't care about Dante Martin, dude.
Dude, neither do I. And
I need more story.
I care more of Hook than Dante Martin. Hook is the man.
You see the difference, right? You got Hook last night, or was it 2 nights ago? Or no, last night actually, right?
Yeah.
You got him wrestling, and his moves from move to move, right? There was no hesitation. I don't know if you saw that. There's no hesitation at all, and you got to give credit to also Fuego del Sol as well, because that dude was going with it, and he made him look excellent, dude. Which also tells me a lot about him.
Yeah.
But going back to that, and then you go to like Dante Martin, it's all just move sets, dude. I need more storytelling. Like Hook did a better storytelling job with a jobber guy than Dante Martin did with more established AEW talent. Which doesn't make any sense to me. Why is he getting pushed when you got, established talent that could tell more of a story? I'm glad MJF is getting pushed because I like what he's doing.
I hated what Jericho did to him.
Yeah,
he's a latcher. I respect what Jericho's done in the past, but it seems like he latched to AJ. Right when AJ came and gave him a loss at WrestleMania, I was like, really? And then it took AJ for a little bit to get back from that, and then he bounced back with the matches with Roman, which were phenomenal.
Yeah,
no pun intended. And then Jericho now, like right before he went to his concerts, he seemed like he was latching on to Eddie because Eddie was starting to get a lot of the crowd kind of like, we want Eddie to beat up Punk. And I read an interview where Eddie said like that promo that me and Punk did, that's pretty much real. Like we were letting each other know how we felt about it. He's like, I still don't like him and stuff like that. It's like, I'll be professional. And he said that he did hit him a couple of times and Punk hit him back in that match. So some real life animosity, because I think he was also saying something about he didn't like Cesaro or whatever like that. Like I guess they had problems on the indies or something like that, but
wow.
He's like, you better not come over here. And I was like, oh crap.
Hey dude, that dude Cesaro, man. Hey, you want to talk about skill? But I could kind of see why they held him back, because he doesn't have for all intents and purposes, he's really good in the ring, and he tells a good story in the ring. But outside of it and trying to promote himself and push himself, he can't do it.
No,
he needs a mouthpiece.
Yeah, it's like you can have all the skills in the ring, but if that's all you are is wrestling, you don't have no moments. Like Kurt Angle will tell you, he's all like, I'm the freaking best. I wrestled with a freaking broken neck. You can be the best wrestler in the world, but no one's gonna remember you if you have no moments. Everyone still remembers the milk truck, the guitar thing with Stone Cold. He wasn't afraid to put himself out and make stupid.
The cowboy hat.
Yeah. Oh god, that was so hilarious. Everyone will remember that, and Cesaro needs to just, it's a work in progress. I know everyone wants him to go up there. I want him, but, it's just like, if the majority of the fans, they're like, okay, they give the belt to Cesaro and then they just don't care, then it's a failed progress. And it's not by, it's not like, oh, WWE failed them or Cesaro. It's kind of like, dude, you got to get yourself over. That's the thing.
Yeah, I was really excited. He says they're athletes. It requires quite a bit of athleticism, especially with today's style.
Oh, did you see that the WWE has a program called the Next in Line, where they're going literally after a lot of collegiate athletes? Like, I know Gable Stevenson is part of that class, but there's a lot. They released pictures of 11 people that, I guess it's kind of like how recruiters recruit in college for athletes and stuff.
Yeah.
They got a couple of football players. There's a pair of women that are twins. We might have a new set of, Bella's 2.0. I think they're the Cavalieri twins. They play basketball, and
Okay.
a lot of people were saying, well, like, that'd be a good look for the WNBA to. But yeah, they're definitely trying to get them in, and they're doing a new area where maybe not every NBA team, NFL team, baseball team can recruit these guys, so obviously these athletes need somewhere else to go, and they're like, well, why don't you give WWE a try? They may watch it, they may not, but you're being trained from day one. You could be a new set of stars where indies could be still a viable option, but I think creating them from the ground up might be something where it's beneficial more to their future.
Something along the lines with WWE really kind of clicked in the wrong direction for them, and that's because they're not making stars. I know somebody that Delz used to work with.
He was right about that.
I really truly believe he was right about that, and he says Triple H.
Just say right back.
Yeah. He was saying that Triple H told him.
Not for. I don't know if you said with or for, but I want to make it clear. I worked with.
Oh yeah. No disrespect intended, man.
Mm-hmm.
But worked with Ryback, which it was popping for a while.
Yeah, for a few years.
Yeah, Del's trying to kill me with these chicken sandwiches. I don't know what he's trying to do, but anyways, he was saying that that's a foul. He was saying that Triple H told him that there will never be another superstar that will be like a John Cena. That's the last you'll see of him. Or
100%.
And he said nobody will be above the brand. And so when you take a look at what they've done, and this is when I stopped watching it back in 2018, like with Braun Strowman, he had all of that momentum, dude, and it stopped for some reason. The Undisputed Era never came to fruition into the big time with Raw or SmackDown. That was disappointing. I know NXT was a brand that was hotter for than Raw and actual SmackDown too back then. Like they had all the stars, and everybody wanted to watch that instead. And for some reason, it's just Vince is killing his own product, dude.
You think that Vince is wanting to sink his own battleship?
No, not with investors and stockholders and all sorts of stuff to appease. That'd be one of the most stupidest moves to do.
I mean, I just don't understand some of the choices that he does in life.
Sasha Banks is on that. I don't know if y'all ever watch Ariel Helwani, but he has a show where basically he interviewed a lot of them, and he talked about to her, she was like point blank. It's like I was burnt out, and I was like, just needed to go find myself. And I asked Vince for my release. He's like, no. He's like, it's like, I'm just going to send you home. You just got to, let me know. You just need time. And she's like, I thank him every day for that, because he knew what I needed and I knew what, they needed and stuff like that. So she has a heavy respect. She's all like, he's just there. And, she went to go to Japan and do all this. And then she came back and she cleared her head and was able to, because she was just all like, it wasn't doing it for me. And then she regained the love for it. And now she's back with the whole blueprint. And, there was an interesting thing where it's like the top women athletes where she was ranked ahead of Serena Williams as far as like, I guess like something on Twitter or something like that. Her and Bianca Belair were up there as far as like, I guess maybe some of the top women black athletes.
Yeah.
And it was just like, wow, like I did not know that. I know they were at some awards benefit with Sports Illustrated recently. Like I think the Street Profits, Bianca, Sasha, Dana Brooke, a couple others. They were just there and everything like that, taking pictures, hanging with people, and they've had a good relationship with Sports Illustrated. But to go back to the point where Sasha was just, she's bigging up Vince, like, it's like he may not be 100% at the helm as far as that, because this Nick Khan guy seems to have his ear and everything like that. But I mean, obviously, the company that big, it can't, can't be all him, and you can't bat 1,000 every single time.
It's so weird how Nick Khan and then you have Tony Khan. It's so strange. That whole thing is weird. You know what I mean?
think no relation. I think
no relation, but still weird. No.
Yeah.
Like, it seems fucking weird to me.
My friend that I just spoke about, he has a cousin that writes for WWE, and I just asked him one day. I was like, "Hey, can you ask your cousin if this is true? Does Vince tear up the script like the day of the show?" He claims that he's like, "Yeah, it's true."
That's crazy.
I was like, wow.
What is this shit? Do it, Jimmy. You do it better.
I was like, what is this shit, pal? Son of a bitch. One of the, he doesn't probably do camera stuff all the time, but I remember when Pat McAfee, not his latest announcement, but before one of his other announcements where he was teasing, like, is he coming back to the NFL? It's going to be a punter, because he quit pretty much way ahead before his skills diminished on the field and everything like that. And it was him announcing that he was going to be the new SmackDown announcer. And he had a thing where he filmed Vince and Gorilla, and Vince did it for him. And he's all like, Pat McAfee, you're hired. And everyone's all like, wow, and dude, he just brokered a deal with FanDuel. That dude and his boys, he said that, I called these guys and, we did a show. We're losing money, but we're getting ourselves out there. They're getting big interviews. They had that Adam Cole segment where it was pretty hilarious, and everyone thought it was kind of like, is this real? Is this not real? Where he sat down there and he was all like, yeah, you're good in NXT. You're the longest running, but you have the undisputed area doing your dirty work, which is smart. I like that. And he's like, I know what you're doing, Pat. And it's like, you've been doing it since I got here. I took time off from my family to come do your show. And he's all like, and I know what you're doing. And what it was like, hey, he's like, no need to get tense. I mean, you're kind of a small guy. And he's like, oh, we're going to go with my height, are we? And Adam Cole gets up and he's like, F you, McAfee. And then they had the match between them two and everything like that. And I was just like, oh, that's such good stuff.
That was good stuff. You'll find little gems here and there, but then it stops. Right?
McAfee's gold. I mean, I like when he's on the desk.
There's some special. He's a star. That's what it is. And that's what it comes down to. Like in any form of entertainment, you got to be a star. There's got to be something that's magnifying about. So that's got something like a wow factor. People see you and they're like, holy shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a big problem that WWE has. They every time they have a big star in the making, they cut him down to size. Like what they did with Karrion Kross, for example. Which
it's a different thing when they get to go to the main roster. It's like you start all over.
But they didn't even make him. They didn't even let him do the thing he was doing in NXT. Imagine if he came out like that.
I don't know, dude. I told you, Delz. I stopped watching that stuff years ago on the Patreon. I was like, all right, that's it. I'm done. Mm-hmm. That last comment that I said 2 years ago, I said, okay, this is it. Yeah. I can't spend 5 hours out of my whole week watching this stuff. And I can't back it, That's why I was excited when AEW actually came in, but then I saw the talent when they first started, and I said, this is...
Yeah, but now you can't deny AEW's product is pretty effing good. They just got to trim a little bit of fat off of that.
They got to trim a whole lot of fat.
Yeah. Look, they've only been a company for what, 2 years? Mm-hmm. You got to look at what they've accomplished in 2 years. They got CM Punk and MJF going at each other right now.
Which I'm heavily behind MJF. I think MJF will eviscerate Punk on the mic.
But what did they do on Dynamite though?
They shit the bed.
Yeah, look at the match that he was involved in. All he did was sit out in the ring, sit outside of the ring, which is a heel move. But
I couldn't tell what they wanted to do with him. They're making him a face. They were, he was getting cheered. CM Punk tried way too hard in that opening segment. Yeah. You dissed the Islanders like 10 times to try to get a really bad reaction.
Yeah, because CM Punk is a pro, and you know what a pro does? He reads the crowd. So even though he's supposed to be the baby face, he's not going to fail as an entertainer. So if the crowd is leaning toward him being the heel, he's gonna go heel and shoot some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
not
now
that,
you have
but
two heels.
yeah,
That's the problem.
you
though.
can't have two heels. One has to be the
Yeah,
face.
but he can't be going in there trying to be the big. How could he? CM Punk is also like he's like a Deadpool kind of character, right? If you think about it, you know, what do they call it? Anti-hero or something? CM Punk?
Yeah.
Deadpool, I mean,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, I don't like Eddie Kingston as far as wrestler wise. I think promo wise he's pretty good, but I was actually pulling for Eddie to beat Punk because a lot of that stuff he said was real. He called Eddie fat, and he was like being literally a bully on the indie scene. So everyone's all like, you know, and I don't even get that, you know, it's like it's kind of you killed Eddie's momentum. You know, the crowd is kind of getting behind it. A lot of people were comparing it to when people were getting behind Austin. I'm not saying that Eddie Kingston is Stone Cold Steve Austin, but you had a lot of people get behind him, and now you're doing what backstage segments with 2.0 and stuff like that. Like, I don't get their booking sometimes, and then it's like, oh no, here comes Latchkey Jericho. You know, he goes and makes the save for Eddie. You know, when 2.0 was attacking him and stuff, and it's all like, oh no.
No,
It's
like 2.0. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, those guys were NXT rejects.
Yeah,
Like
they're calling themselves the NXT 2.0 basically to diss them, but
yeah,
I don't find them very charismatic. I know that they do, and a lot of the times too, it was like I know a lot of the wrestling public watches the YouTube stuff, right? But if you have just a regular audience that's tuning in, right, you're trying to gain that audience. You have to hook that new audience onto that YouTube channel. You know, oh, this is what happened on this YouTube channel. You know, click on, or even when WWE had an app, and when they went to commercial, you could switch to the app and see all the action.
Oh yeah.
Or they'll link stuff up onto the app where you could follow what's going on with that profile. I thought that was a pretty interactive move because everybody wants to be interactive. I mean, look, we're all doing lives right now, right?
Facts.
Yeah. So
it's fun to have people, you know.
Yeah, and you know it. I don't want to interact with the chat right now. Holy crap! Jeez. Wow, what's going on here?
Nah, I don't even have. I have it like on full screen, so I'm not seeing what they're saying. I don't think now after you said that, like I'm not gonna go look over there and see what's going on. But,
but you know, you have to link 2 and 2 together. Like I know 2.0 has a nice YouTube following, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to link that with how you're promoting them too. It's like, why should I care about these guys? Give me a reason to. Here's the YouTube channel. Check it out. Blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. Because Tony Khan's, helping them promote all of their YouTube. He's not stopping them from doing it. Not like WWE is, right?
Yeah, I think you're on that bullshit because they're independent contractors over at AEW too. Probably are they or no? Or we don't know.
They are, but I heard they're supposed to be getting some medical benefits. I don't know if that's actually popped off or not.
I don't think that they're like necessarily like free to sign on in any promotion. I think it's probably at the discretion of Khan or anything. I know that they may help Ring of Honor with their final pay-per-view because what's his name? Bandito was their current champion, and I guess
what happened to him? Something happened to him.
He had the COVID, I think. I know he went down to Mexico, and I was just like, anytime I went to Mexico, I got sick. So he came back with something, and apparently he's their champion, but he can't appear at their final pay-per-view. So I think AEW lent Jay Lethal, which me and Graham were talking about earlier. They're butchering the dude. Like,
what are they doing to him? He was so over at WrestleCade too. He did such a great job over there.
They put him in that battle royal, and he got eliminated real quick. Delz. I was like, wow.
I think Matt Hardy eliminated him, right?
Oh God, I hope he don't do a program with Matt Hardy and all those 20 wrestlers that he has in his stable. I think there may be too many stables,
Well, Matt Hardy and him could have a good program, maybe.
I like to see Lethal with some of the other talent
because of the personalities and Lethal doing the Macho Man shit. And all
Throw him in there with Hook.
Dang. Not yet. Not yet. Because
you know what Hook reminds me of? A young UFC fighter.
Dude,
he does.
And that's another reason why I actually like Hook.
Well,
He
Taz
actually reminds me of like as I said, he looks real. Like he really could beat you up.
Mm.
Like
Well, I
a
mean,
little like a scrapper.
Taz
Yes.
was kind of like the shoot fighter, MMA fighter before that was even a thing. Whenever he's in ECW and stuff like that, and suplexing everybody and putting him in the Kaza Hajime, you know, choking people out and stuff. Like he had that game, so it's kind of like a chop off the old block, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, man. You know, whenever I saw Hook, I'm just like, why is this guy even here? You know, I never really understood why he was interfering matches and all this other stuff in the previous past, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Carlos, he's like, "Hey, man, check out this Hook match, dude." I'm just like, "Yeah, we'll see. This is me earlier last night." I was like, "Yeah, whatever, dude. We'll see about that." And I see him walk to the ring. I'm just like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And then the bell rings, and he starts going to work. And I said, "What? What?" He made me totally believe, dude. Like, I want to see more of this dude.
Oh, so you've been a believer in him before his debut in AEW?
No, I wasn't a believer. I
You weren't? Okay.
I wasn't, but I changed my mind last night, and I liked what I saw in the ring. Now he's got to put it all together. He's got to put the whole package together. The name, he's probably got to come up with a new type of gimmick that's a little bit, I would say, more believable than what he's going off of right now as like this carefree attitude kind of guy. I mean, we already have a carefree attitude guy. Freshly
killer like
squeezed
his dad
orange,
was in
whatever the
ECW.
hell.
I don't think he needs to change anything.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Okay.
He is war ready. He's awesome. I love everything about him. I don't think they need to change his personality. I see last night. Was it last night? I seen a star last night.
Yeah, I did too.
They
But I think he could be a bigger star.
They should stop focusing on Dante and throw their thing towards Hook.
Dude, Dante's all moves, dude. I'm
That's it.
tired
Yeah,
of
he's
seeing
nothing
moves.
else. I don't want to see just flips.
That
I
young
wanna
buck
see
man
People be
more.
was
sleeping on though. I think.
Who?
And I know some y'all probably gonna disagree with me. What is the claim? The guy who actually raps?
Oh yeah,
I like
Max
him.
Caster.
He's dope, bro. Do you like him or no?
I like him, dude. I think he's.
I
with
think
the goofy hair.
I think he is a star.
Yes.
I really think he is a star. He got the look. He's got the energy, the swag. He's a star. He could wrestle. His partner's good, but there's something about him. And as I said, when I look at people that are entertainers, when you look at anyone who's an entertainer, you know who's a star and who ain't.
Oh man, this last Cornette show, they played a little snippet of his of Max Caster's cameo, and that rap was good, dude. It was really good.
I need to go check his cameo.
You need to you need to check it out, man. And the cheeseburger song, you love that one. I played a little snippet of that one, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, dude, I like Max Caster, dude. And I like the Acclaimed itself. I just think the storytelling needs to be rounded up a little bit more. The booking needs to be rounded up a little bit more.
Okay.
And chat's still wild. Okay. And so, you know, as soon as they fix all of that, I think you got yourself a second promotion here that could really, really do some things, dude. And with that open door policy with New Japan Pro Wrestling, do they still do stuff with Impact? I'm pretty sure they do.
No,
So-
that ended, and I thought that was a one-sided relationship. I felt bad for Impact.
Oh,
I
really?
thought they got the shit end of the stick on that.
Listen,
Yeah.
whatever they can do, you know what I'm saying? They can do, you know? They
Yeah.
got to do what they can. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. They've got great talent over there. So, you know, it is what it is, right?
I think Matt Cardona does so much better stuff outside of Impact. You know, this whole thing with GCW and everything has been phenomenal. I mean, him and Chelsea Green proclaiming themselves the hardcore couple or whatever. Like she's the queen of hardcore. He's the king of hardcore. He even made a shirt that looked like Sonny's ECW shirt that said Chelsea Green on it. And it looked exactly like that old school throwback to it. I was like, man, I might have to get that shirt. It's like
I'll tell you, I was very impressed by both of their performances at WrestleCade. Also, they were really both really good. I never really was the biggest Zack Ryder guy.
Yeah, me too.
That Cardona character, I could get behind.
Oh, yes. I've always liked Cardona, especially when the whole thing started coming out this channel where he's doing the whole toy thing, toy hunts, and going to his room. You know, Yahoo did a thing where they're like showing what he had. He had Ghostbuster stuff, Ninja Turtle stuff, Funkos. Funko put him in the Funko movie where they had a couple of celebrities and they're all like talking to Zack Ryder about his collection and showing off his collection. He had a lot of them outside though. He's not a box collector like I am or whatever like that, but he had him out and I was just like impressive. Like I was like, and then when he went to GCW, calling the GCW universe, you know, and he's just
he's trolling. He's doing a great job.
So good. Or whatever like that. And you know, and it's like, of course everyone knows that those two are together, so when Chelsea Green shows up and helps them, you know, that's all like, okay. And then but you don't see any of that in Impact. You see the outside of it. Maybe GCW is the next viable third promotion or whatever, you know.
That's what I'm saying, man. If you're gonna promote these wrestlers and you're trying to get them over, you gotta hook them onto this. It's just what it is now. And unfortunately, on the flip side, social media also destroys the whole
the mystique of it.
Yeah, the kayfabe portion of it, right? That's why you had Undertaker not have any social media until he actually retired. Then you got all the good nuggets. Like, hey, you know, like him being pissed off, getting his body burned up with that pyro.
Oh,
that was terrible, dude.
Shows you the toughness of that bastard, man.
Dude, he was pissed.
Shit.
Dude. I'd be pissed too, man. But
he's actually doing a signing in January out here in Houston. I may go to that, or I may send an item to go get it signed. I don't know. I kind of don't want to make the drive, but it's Undertaker too.
Dude, it's Undertaker. You got to do it.
He's part of some show for a sports group out here called Fitterman Sports, and Fitterman has gotten like Floyd Mayweather to go down there and do sign-ins and stuff like that, and they're promoting like a little show. They're like, Undertaker's gonna be on it, and you know, it's like $200, but it's like, dude, it's Undertaker, and I have I don't know how. One day I just kept scouring eBay, and I found the glove that he actually kind of uses that has the same print. They were out of business for a long time ago, but he uses a specific type of MMA glove, and I found it, and I was like, okay, with the intention of like, I'm gonna get him to sign it.
Dang.
And it'll probably be displayed over here somewhere.
Dude, you got a lot of cool stuff, man. Did you get that stuff insured? You look into that or what?
I'm looking into it and stuff like that. I mean, I know I got the renter's insurance and stuff like that, but that only covers up. Yeah. So I'm looking into it and stuff like that. Probably after I pay off my car, then I'll have a little extra income. Then I can just fund that and just have it to where I think I've seen a few collection. If you're a collector of various things, that they can group it all in. I just have to like probably price it and stuff, and it's hard because you know people have it to where what they're asking for and what it goes for, you know, is totally different things.
That's the thing, dude. You got
someone can have 20. Yeah, someone can ask 20,000 for a Michael Jordan autograph, but in reality, it may only be worth $5,000 or $3,000.
How much did you pay for that autograph? $100. Well, we'll give you $100 because insurance companies will only pay what they need to pay.
Yeah,
not what they should pay. So, being an insurance guy,
it's like these people, you know. Well, the Funko app makes it easy because I've kept up with that, so I can be like, here's what this is worth because this is what the app is telling me, and I have it all listed down and everything like that. But yeah, definitely looking into that eventually. I've always been a lifelong collector, and it just starts building up, you know.
Dude, my goodness, dude. You don't have to do the Steve Carell like whenever you bring over a hottie or anything like that, right? Like cover it all up or anything. Curtains.
No, I mean I don't. I mean it's open on my Instagram and stuff like that. You know, I collect. You know, I can put it on there. I can put like, you know, if anything, you know, if it's all like they're freaked out by it, be like, well, I got turntables, so You know, I'm this nerd. I fall into this nerd hype beast sneaker guy that, you know, it's just a mixture of stuff. So it's all like, you know, I have the glasses like a nerd. I have the skills on the turntable that you would see me at a club and you'd be like, oh, I was like, that guy's good. Da-da-da-da-da. Had some cats from LA one time tell me that, dude, you're the absolute best we've ever heard. And I was like, it's like, hey, I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to kill it so that way everyone has a good time. And you know,
and plus you can get some more money too. You know,
Yeah.
like a good performance follows another good, performance and booking.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Eat crap, Jones. I
He's
see
in
you
there?
You little,
Or are you just randomly saying it?
He's like, oh, here it is. Eat shit, Graham.
Oh, there we go.
With his damn voice.
Oh man, that's gonna be the new feud right there. Before that, it was Solomon and Tito. It's like now we got Graham and Jones.
Oh, that took a turn for the worse. I was like, wow.
Wait a minute, what?
I remember driving back from San Diego that day. I was just like, did he just call him a bitch? I was like, whoa, where'd that come from?
That was some funny shit.
Wow, dude, that was crazy, dude. But you know,
This is hilarious.
Well, I thought Matt and Jones would be like the lifetime like rivalry. Dude. That was fun. That was funny. Like especially when Jones pulled out those Kobe's that looked like some drug lord's cowboy boot. That thing was so ugly, dude. It had a snake print on it. Dude, Delz, would you wear that? No.
Delz would be like, I wouldn't even wear that shit to mow the lawn in.
Nah.
That'd be a disservice to my lawn.
And he was all proud. He's like, yeah, look at these Kobe's, right?
I was like, what?
I was in the chat just dying, dude. I was driving back. I was like, what is
I'm like, come on, pal.
I can't wait for Graham to battle Jones.
Oh,
are y'all excited for that to happen eventually, chat? Like
Jones is ducking and dodging me, man.
I mean, it was in the Infamous, and then it's spilling over now into for people. I mean, we've been seeing this for a while, you know.
Nah, Jones, anybody could get anybody, dude, at any given night. But I keep replaying the Kurt Angle one. In that little mini battle that we had, and Jimmy, dude, you could hear the disappointment in Delz's voice. Dude. It's like I was like, "Hey, show the booty cheeks, Jones." He's like, "Oh, don't do it." Delz knew right when he turned it around. It was a Union Jack, and he was like, "Oh," right when he showed it, he's like, oh,
"You done messed up."
Right? Like,
Jesus.
And then he tried to defend him. He said, "You know what you could have done? I know it's white and red and blue, but he's a gold medalist, right? So you could shake off the gold." He's like, "Nah, but you know that Union Jack on the back."
Oh,
he's like,
you can't. I mean, the only thing that would work is if there's an American flag back there. Like the Union Jack, he never wore that. I mean, I don't think you can even get away with it with the Puerto Rican flag because everyone knows what it is. It's like. Dude,
Jimmy, dude, I gotta timestamp that one, dude. Like it was so funny, dude. I just he's like, "What? What was that? It's a Union Jack on the back. But it's red, white, and blue." I'm like,
"Yo, that's like him."
I was about to say, "So is France," but you don't hear Kurt Angle say like "Parlez-vous français," man.
Yeah,
shoot,
they never came out with the French Kurt Angle.
Dude, my head hurt after I was watching that, dude.
Oh, I was just like, you just gotta take the L and just like don't try to snake oil salesman that you can't. You just can't. There's some things where you just gotta take an L and move on from it. Not try to. Now it's just like it's stuck because if he would have just moved on from it, we probably wouldn't be remembering it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, but you know, Jones. See, that's the magic of Jones too. You know, just to kind of hype up the incoming battle. That's the magic of Jones. You know, he's on that path, right? He's like that rookie cornerback. He's covering the best wide receiver. Then all of a sudden he starts like face masking, where he puts like 2 fingers right inside the face mask.
Yeah,
that's him. It's every once in a while, you know.
Or he's pulling the jersey, hoping the ref don't see it.
Yeah.
kind of these underhanded tactics. So like, hey, you can't go heel in football. The refs are watching.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. But yeah, that's the magic of Jones. You know that he could really get you, but then you know that there's this avenue that he's gonna go down. And he shouldn't go down that alleyway because he's gonna get jacked up.
Yeah.
I just started rolling, dude. Oh my god. There's so many of them. And I can't even put my finger on. But that's the most recent one that I was just dying of laughter too.
And then there's also his traditional line of "my phony face friend," which we didn't get until he really started battling. He was originally calling Matt that, and now he just kind of just branches off to whoever, and he's like, "That's nice, my phony face little friend," and I was like, "Oh, that's the patent."
Oh
that's
man,
the patent line.
Hey Jimmy, I'm gonna clown him, dude. If he shows up on that text message and say, "I got these Deodors, man," and they turn out to be the actual Action Jacksons. I want to be.
Yeah, he didn't know it. He didn't catch that last night when I said that shit.
Yeah, it's the same actor.
I was trying to be, sarcastic with the whole shit.
I mean, we were on there, and he was calling on the Infamous, and he was calling Deodorus like the mall walkers and stuff. I was like, dude, I played soccer in those when I was a kid. It's always been like a soccer athletic shoot. I mean, not as far as the old person in the mall walking. It's like I doubt they have any type of shoes like that. They probably got like some Payless shoes on. They're not having Nikes. They're not having Sauconys or anything else.
What is that? That's not a link, is it?
Was it in the chat?
Yeah.
Let me look and see what's going on.
Okay. Oh,
that FOG thing.
Yeah, you gotta be careful if anybody has links.
Let me remove that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna take care of the kid. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna break out a little bit myself.
Yeah.
Do you have any new sneakers, Jimmy, or no? Have a good night,
bro. Just the cool grays. Those are the only things I really got. And
so how do you feel? Hey, girl. So how do you feel about the cool grays, bro?
I like them. I'm glad I got them. I mean, I like earlier I was watching or I hopped on lunch when they were you were on earlier, and a lot of people were all like, "Man, I thought these were going to be easy." And I was like, dude, they never are. Like, I thought the Jubilees were going to be easy, and I couldn't get any when those dropped. So it's just like, it's tough. You can't rely on, a million pairs, billion pairs. It's there's people lined up. There's people getting into fights over these,
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's raising my blood pressure just talking about it right now.
I would say, are you going to check tomorrow, Graham, to see if maybe some holdovers?
I will. I didn't know about that until Delz said something earlier, so I appreciate that. I'm going to try.
Definitely. Yeah, you should try going over there because you just don't know what you're going to, you may run into something nice, You
may have someone that maybe had their mom and dad going there, and then they were only looking for their pair, and so that way you could probably scoop in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got leftover pairs, so and so can come pick it up."
Okay. All right. Well, hey, someone says I gotta go.
Okay.
All right. Peace out, y'all. I'll talk to y'all.
Later, dude.
Peace.
Yeah, I think that we will get a restock on those cool grays, though. I do think so.
Yeah. Oh, Loud Pack, I'm with you. I want them belugas too. I entered the confirmed that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't enter End because End is charging $295 for those, and that's not including shipping. I mean, sometimes end clothing will jack up the price on a hype pair. So I was like, let me see what confirmed. Confirmed hasn't given me a W since the beginning. Whenever I got the some other Yeezys on there, I think it was my first try ever. So maybe they're just all like, we'll give a win to this guy and they'll stick with this because I got an L on those Home Alones, which I'm still keeping an eye out for. I think like some of the other sites like Foot Action and Finish Line maybe getting those in at a later time, so try to reserve on that whenever it comes out. But if I don't get them, I don't get them. If I do, I do.
True. No
it's
doubt.
Just like,
G Fish here. What's up, G? Go ahead. Please talk. Please continue.
What up, G? But no, it's just like just you see so many pairs coming out. You have to just kind of just prioritize. I know those bread ones got pushed back. You said that they were possibly on the East Bay calendar.
Yeah,
we'll
people are
see.
saying East Bay is just slacking. So I don't know what the deal is with that. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're tied to Foot Locker and Foot Action. The inventory levels are like kind of the same. Whenever a launch happens and stuff like that, a lot of people are like, oh, go to Foot Action. They might. It's like, no, it's still the same supply pool because the sites are exactly the same. You get the same errors, and it's just like I don't know, like an off branch of it. So it's just like if you can't get it at Foot Action or Foot Locker, then you're not going to get it on East Bay.
True.
So you may be right on that, Delz, where they're slacking on it and they just forgot to take it off the calendar. But who knows? It could be a surprise. I would say if it's Christmas Day, then everyone's going to be home, and so you might have a lot of people trying if they do actually drop. But if sneakers ain't dropping it, then I'm gonna go with the actual company that's making these.
Facts. What's good with you, man? What's up, G?
Just got in the crib. Hold up. Yeah, you still going after them on the restock, or you ain't really worrying about them?
Who, me?
Can you hear me?
I know Graham is
it's breaking up. Hold on.
Oh, you might have dropped off a bit.
Yeah.
But no, it's I'm hoping that whoever didn't get their pairs, just patience. Try not to pay the resale.
You gotta keep your eyes peeled too, man. You know. Like that's
I can't remember on the Jubilees if they restocked shortly after they dropped. Because I know I wasn't able to get any of those, but I wasn't gonna play resale for those either, especially not now.
True.
Because it's like, it's always like this around Christmas time. I don't know if next year we get the Columbias back or not. So that's also one pair that I haven't got, which, it's along with the Cool Grays. The Cool Grays are cool and everything like that, but I don't know why I just didn't get them back then. But I'm happy to have them now and everything because, it's an 11. I think maybe it's just because the all gray color maybe threw me off, but in hand, it's totally a different thing. Yours are like, wow, these are super dope. And we all got gray T-shirts or gray hats and stuff like that, so it's gonna go well with them.
Facts. It's such an easy pair to just rock out with, especially with some sweats. Like definitely.
I used to have a Wizard. Was good. I was saying, was you going after the restock, or you ain't really worrying about them?
I'm chilling. I think I'm good. I think someone's getting me them for a Christmas, so I think I'm good.
It's a good gift.
Yeah.
Nah, because I was asking because shoot, I want to say I'll shoot off the finish line and say they had extra pairs, but if you ain't tripping about it.
Yeah, I'm not tripping, but thank you for the offer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But now, like I said, when I was saying that when we was talking earlier, people thought I was tripping about the demand is high, and then like everything that's going on with the stock.
Yeah, it's people want that fucking shoe, man. People have been wanting that shoe for a long effing time. I mean, think about how long ago this damn sneaker released. See, if I didn't have these, I would be set tripping right now. I'd be like on the move to try to get them, But since I got them, I'm kind of just chilling,
I ain't even grabbed the last pair. Like I wasn't even tripping the last pair. Like it was kind of like I had the OG, and I was like I did my thing, and I'm good. And now I just finally got the third. The third time they come out.
I think it's probably maybe the high. Now that they're doing the high patent leather, it's almost kind of like it's the same shoe, but a little bit of different nuance to it. So I actually like the higher.
I love the high patent leather. It's super dope. I mean, I've seen them in hand. I was like, they're really nice,
Cause I remember copping them when the release. I caught mine on when the releases used to be on a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those were the times. I mean, I still now it's just like, big releases usually Friday and stuff like that. But I remember back in the day, people would be like, "I'm gonna go cut school and go get these pairs and stuff like that." And it's just like lining up and stuff. And I think I've seen some videos today of just insane lines. And at some
Yeah,
point,
when we were this morning stream, he showed there was a line.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think I
People
commented.
People didn't even have their fucking tickets,
At some point,
they was
when
gonna
you
muscle their way in on some like fuck it.
Yeah.
I know I ain't got a ticket, but I'm gonna find something.
At some point when you go into the lines, you're just like, F it. Like, this is, I'm not getting my pairs, so I'm out. It's like, what, I'm trying to think of the mindset of someone that goes in at the like very last point in line. And it's like, dude, do you actually think you're going to get them? Like from this one store, you got to think about it. Like, how many other people have the same size and everything like that? If you can't finesse your way or muscle your way up into a line or anything like that, it's just like, what do you do?
Nah, I tell you, people that really muscle in, people that wear 8 and 8.5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They really go in like, man, I know my size is gonna be up there. Ain't nobody want that.
Yeah, because I remember when the Space Jams came out. I'm trying to think, like maybe 2009-ish, 10-ish, or whatever like that. Like I lined up at a mall, and it wasn't just for one store. It's like all of them. So like you're in line, and then you can just kind of like part ways to whichever store you're gonna get. And there's a lot of people. But man, when I got up there, my size had sold out, so I went down half a size, which I could squeeze into it and everything, and it's not too bad on the feet. But I was able to get my pair. But when I got my pair, I knew how many people were in line. I literally like grabbed my bag like a football, tucked it underneath, and just ran to the car, not knowing if there's any goons or anybody like watching or anything like that. Because there's gonna be a lot of people missing out on your pairs, and you don't know who'd be watching. So it's like you gotta just run and throw them in the car and then get out and go home.
Facts.
Yeah. Even whenever I got my lightnings at the mall, I know that it's just like I want to see people, me holding this giant foot action bag, knowing that there's pairs and people knowing what dropped that morning. So I'm always just kind of just like looking over my shoulder and then going to the car, like, all right, good, go, we out.
Yeah, some people don't believe that though, but
yeah, you got to watch. You got to just pay attention to your surroundings and everything like that. I mean, it's just like,
it's
you
crazy.
know, you know, people know when stuff is dropping, and then if you see if you're coming out of a place with bags and pawn bags of shoes, like, come on, bro, like you're drawing attention, and you don't want the bad type of attention to come after you.
Oh, definitely. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I mean, it was an experience getting those Space Jams, but I was just like, man, I don't want to ever do that again.
Facts.
Want to line up, and it's literally like, I think I got there at like 12 o'clock that night, and they didn't go really on sale till like 9 o'clock that morning. So it's just like hours and hours. You got people that are kind of like finessing their way through the line, or someone's holding their spot, or you got the lawn chairs where they're set up, and those people just went and did whatever, and now they're back, and it's just like, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, and you don't want to waste all that time to come out empty-handed either. Coming out empty-handed after wasting 8 hours is just like frustrating, and that's probably.
I was the king of first serve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there when you least expect it. When you think it's safe, you're like, man, I'm about to go out there at like 6. I'm already out there before you get out there.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling in the car with my seat. I mean, with the chair up against the door, waiting.
I was glad the weather was cooperative. It was pretty warm that night, I think, for those Space Jams. So no rain, no cold, no nothing really like that. It's just like done. I don't think I even had a lawn chair. I may have just sat down on the ground when I got tired of standing, but I think I stood for the most part. But I mean, I was just like, man, maybe I should have got a lawn chair. But Then you got to think about, you got to go put the lawn chair up. You got to go, because they're going to probably like, oh, you can't bring that in the mall or anything like that. So it's just like crap. So you just kind of have to like just plan it out.
I think my coldest release camping out probably had to been, I'm talking about recent, when I got the new Xbox. It was cold. It was hell outside.
I know right now in Texas over here, we're going through a lot of bipolar weather. It was like 80 the other day. Today it was like the high was like 47. We didn't get those storms, those tornadoes and stuff that are affecting the Midwest was I think it was spawned towards East Texas, and then it took off. And there's a story of the tornado on the ground for 200 miles straight. I was just like, Jesus, I've never heard of that ever. But like that type of weather, hearing about it and stuff like that, I'm all like, we usually get that stuff, so it's kind of weird to see the Midwest get hammered with all that type of stuff. But that's one thing I've never.
We used to it. We used to bipolar weather. It could be cold as balls on Thanksgiving, and then you can be wearing shorts on Christmas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how it's probably going to be over here. But then we had that polar vortex that wreaked havoc over here in Texas, and then our power grid couldn't take it, so a lot of people were losing power, and a lot of people didn't make it because of the power being off and the system not being able to handle that type of stuff, and the ice and the snow was just ridiculous.
Yes.
And then they're always saying, like, we might get it back. I was like, I'll see it one more time, at least in my lifetime. But it could even be this upcoming year that we get
like
that again.
In Hawaii. They said I don't know if that was a rumor or not. Talking about Hawaii, it had snow or something.
Oh yeah, they did. I looked that up.
It had snow in Hawaii.
Yeah. I think it's I think it was the high elevation points, like the mountains and stuff like that. Yeah, they had some snow, and I was like, that's when you know.
Hey, you see how Delz said it? Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii. People going there on vacation. You imagine going on vacation and you get the shit pattern, you got some damn snow out there.
Remember a couple years ago it snowed in Florida?
Yeah.
Word up.
That's like you go on vacation to Cancun and it's like an icicle out there. It's like, what? It's like I came to escape. Like people go to Cancun in the winter so they don't have to experience winter.
That's bonkers. Yo, you seen that Rick James documentary, G-Fish? I heard that shit was dope. Did you see that?
I didn't check it out.
I keep hearing about it. I may go and watch that right now.
I heard they got it's supposed to be a Westbrook documentary on Netflix. So
Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have to see that. I'm trying to catch it. I always keep forgetting about Netflix, so it gets neglected sometimes. And I'm like, oh man, it's like I just watched that Masters of the Universe Revelations, the second part of it.
What you think of it?
I like it. I really like it. I'm intrigued, and I can't wait for the next part. Can't wait for Cobra Kai to come back. That looks really good too.
When's that coming? Oh yeah, that's gonna have Silver in it, the ponytail dude, right?
Yeah. I was all like, "Oh crap, that dude's back, man! That dude was merciless."
Yeah,
they bringing the ponytail guy back.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit.
Oh, it was about to be lit.
Yeah,
oh for real. Because he was such a scumbag.
I thought it was so great when they brought Kumiko and Chosen back. I was like, "Holy crap!"
Chosen was trolling his ass.
Yeah.
That was so dope.
It made me sad to see what happened to the village. It became like another like tourist spot with, Subway and all that stuff on there. And I was like, oh damn, he's disappointed. But it all threw back to the second Karate Kid, and I was just all like, wow, like they did such a good job that when I watched the Karate Kid Part 2, I just go queue up that episode because it's kind of like a true definite kind of like companion piece that goes with it, like an ending. You're all like, what happened afterwards? And they're like, oh, you can go see it on Cobra Kai. So they're batting a million with that show. So hopefully this next season's going to just kill it like they did in the previous ones.
They got another doc on, I don't know if it's out yet, but I seen the previews on YouTube. It's supposed to be done by Showtime on Kevin Garnett. That look like it's gonna be good.
Oh, you know, if it's Kevin Garnett, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, dude's always been.
KG watches this show from time to time, so shout out to KG. It's my dude.
That's awesome.
Let me take a look real quick.
I know that Hawkeye. I don't know those of you if y'all guys have Disney Plus out there, but Hawkeye is getting really, really good. Like, I know he's not maybe not everyone's favorite Avenger, but if you just got to give it a shot because it's gotten like so good out as far as the shows. You know, like they batted 1,000 with Loki, the Winter Soldier, and the Falcon. I liked it. Like they're definitely moving on with this next phase of Marvel, and I'm just all in on it. And you got Spider-Man coming out. Everyone's lining up to go see that one in the theaters and stuff. So,
did you go see Ghostbusters?
Yes, that was so good.
All right, I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, dude, yeah, go see it, man. Dude, they had all the feels, everything, man. I'm such a big Ghostbusters fan, dude. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I'm not gonna reveal the parts or anything like that, but there's several parts where you just kind of just like it tugs at you, and you're just all like, damn, this is so good, you know. Like for me, Ghostbusters is like when people ask, like, they're like, you know, what's your favorite film of all time? I'll be like, hands down, Ghostbusters 1. Because I was a kid when I was watching that, and I loved it. I loved the cartoons, the action figures, you know, the proton. You know, as a kid, I had the little toy proton pack, and you know, all sorts of shit. You know, the Ghost Trap. I got these. You know, these right here, these Ghost Smashers. They're real good. These cables they don't stay in too well, so you have to just kind of keep an eye out for them if you do wear them out. And make sure you don't lose them because you really can't get them back. But
between them two and the Turtles part back then.
Oh, Ninja Turtles, dude. That was my shit too.
Now I ain't talking about when they changed it up. I'm talking about like the one when they first came out with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like after a while they had started changing the phases to the Turtles.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that one?
Because there used to be one on that came on Saturday mornings.
I watched that
and then there was the one during the week. The one on Saturday mornings weren't that bad, but everybody was used to the original one.
Oh, the ones like in that were in the late 80s going to the 90s?
Yeah.
That's the ones I grew up on, but there was another set afterwards, and I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but it's an animated movie. It's called Turtles Forever, where the OGs meet some of the new ones. It's really good.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, look it up. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but it's Turtles Forever, and it's got like it may be the Turtles that you grew up watching, but it has the OGs and stuff like that. You know, it's almost like how they do with the multiverse. It's like a Turtles multiverse almost.
True. I didn't know for years Uncle Phil, the dude that played Uncle Phil, was a Shredder.
Dude, I didn't know that either until like way late into the game. You know, you start hearing stuff, and you're just like, no way, it's not Uncle Phil. And then they're like, yeah, that was Uncle Phil was the Shredder, and I was like, oh shit.
Wait a minute, what?
You didn't know Uncle Phil was the voice of the Shredder?
Stop it.
Yeah, on the animated. Yeah.
Oh, I need to go pull that clip up.
Dude, it's him. It's you, and you hear the voice of the Turtles in the late 80s, 90s.
Don't Google it. Just put a voice up and see if you could peep it. Being that
when you hear the voice, you're like, oh, that's Uncle Phil.
That's crazy. I'm gonna check that out.
But I was telling the G Fish, there was a movie where it had like a Turtles multiverse called Turtles Forever, and it had I think G grew up watching a different set of Turtles compared to what I did when I watched the OGs, the 80s Turtles, you know, the ones with all the toys by Playmates and stuff like that. You know, now they're kind of retroing the toys and stuff like that. It was kind of like the ones in the, I guess the kind of the mid 2000s was a little bit of a harder edge Turtles, where the ones that I grew up on were kind of like a bit goofy, carefree. They definitely play that up in that.
That was the one that had the turtle van and the pizza thrower and all that as toys.
Yeah.
And that's when the first movie came out.
Oh yeah, dude, I thought that movie was so good, especially when Raphael said "damn." I was like, oh shit. Like,
now He-Man's movie, that shit was garbage.
Really, the first
He-Man movie?
Oh, the He-Man, yeah.
That
I loved
shit was
He-Man.
horrible, B.
Dude, I tried to love that movie, but I saw it once and it was
I remember being so disappointed as a kid. I said, "Man, what is this shit?"
I was like, could they not like mimic the episodes or anything like that? Like, why did they go deviate so far from it? And I was just like, what is this crap?
They had all these characters. No one knew who the fuck they were.
Yeah, who's blocking this crap?
The first
that was the drizzling shit. Right?
I don't think I have the gall to even like watch it again. Even like I would turn that off.
You gotta pay me to watch that shit.
Yeah,
I'll never watch that shit.
I'll watch the Revelations on Netflix. That was good, especially how they ended the thing with another one. So hopefully, what's his name? Kevin Smith comes back and makes another one because I loved it. I was just like, man, that guy just got handed the keys and they're like, here, you do you, man. And him being such a big fan, just kind of like, it's like they just handed him a bunch of action figures and be like, make your own adventures, which when I was a kid, that's what I did, you know. It'd be like, but it was all mixed up with Turtles and Ghostbusters and He-Man. Those were my 3 sets of toys that I had. So I had the good guys versus the bad guys.
Yo, hit that thumbs up button, by the way, if you haven't yet, please. I'm about to get up out of here, I think, soon. Y'all want to put some coins in the meter. We'll hang out a little longer. Shit.
Yeah.
I
did have some.
Remember the GoBots?
Oh, yeah. GoBots was awesome. I think that Delz was talking about one of the saddest moments yesterday. Optimus
that
Prime died.
movie was trash, B.
Dude, I cried when Optimus Prime died of the animated ones in the 80s.
I just didn't understand how they could do
that. Shit was in the movie theaters.
How they do some bullshit like that?
And they was cussing in the movie.
Yeah.
What the hell is Eureka's Castle? That sounds familiar to me.
I remember that. That was on Nick Jr.
Yeah.
Let me play a promo. We'll get right back to that. Let's turn up, man. Shout out to Sean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stop it. Oh, watch how I do. Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Sean, man. What is that? It sounds so effing familiar.
It's like like puppets and stuff in a castle. There's Eureka. She was the proprietor of the castle. I think like Magellan the Dragon, Batley. I can't think of some of the Quagmire. Like it was kind of like when I stayed home from school and I was sick. Like that would be on and I'd like watch it and stuff. And I was just like, you always had your shows. Like you stayed home sick from school, you'd watch The Price is Right. But Eureka's Castle was one of those things that I'd watch. I think it's like whatever Nick Jr. had on at the time. Because you'd have like Nickelodeon come on in the afternoons and you'd have like stuff that you grew up on, like Doug and the Rugrats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And some of the other shows. But Eureka's Castle, that was a gem.
People were sleeping on the Flintstones back in the day.
Oh, I love the Flintstones. I love the movie.
That's classic.
The Flintstones Meet the Jetsons.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, they're doing crossovers back in the day, guys. So
yeah,
I don't think crossovers are like a new thing.
And then my other shit, like at 4 o'clock, when you was young, you got out of school, and then they had that the Disney afternoon.
Yes,
Dark Blue Duck.
Yeah, they had a Tailspin, which is Baloo the bear, and like the whole kind of like Jungle Book characters casted into where they're all pilots and stuff and facing up against air pirates. And Rescue Rangers.
The best animation in the 80s was G.I. Joe, big.
I love G.I. Joe.
That's still my shit, big.
Well, my one
when I had COVID, I was watching that shit all the time, just laying in bed.
Did you ever watch the ones where they dubbed over the thing at the end, where they're giving you like tips and stuff.
Yeah, they're giving you like positive reinforcement and shit, right?
Yeah, but they just dubbed it so it's like really funny and ridiculous. Oh man.
You ever heard of the Ronin Warriors?
That sounds familiar.
That was my joint, yo.
When you say the name Ronin, I always think of Hawkeye's other persona, which they do talk about and has a big role in the Hawkeye series that's out now. So it's really good. Like they're just batting 1,000 with these series on Disney Plus.
Hawkeye is good.
Yeah,
Shout out to Keegan. Shit,
the #1 vegan.
#1.
Boom, boom, boom! What's good?
It's good. It's Keegan, the #1 mother effing vegan.
Yo, Jake Ryan, that's my joint too. Ghost Rider was that joint too.
I watched all those shows too. Reading Rainbow, Mr. Rogers.
I remember that song. You ever hear that remix with DMX?
Yeah. Oh,
it's so good,
dude. Yeah.
Shout out to Keegan, man. Thank you for the super chats. If
Mr.
you enjoyed
Rogers.
the show too, feel free to send donos on the playback up top. We got the PayPal and the Cash App. Write a little memo so I can shout you on the next show. I got to pay for the StreamYard shit every month.
The Saturday morning version of Carmen Sandiego has such a catchy song. You can look that up on YouTube, but man, that was like, I know PBS had the show originally or whatever like that, but when they adapted it to Saturday morning cartoons, I love watching Carmen Sandiego.
I'll tell you the cartoon that had Saturdays on lock. And it used to come on at 11 o'clock. Right?
What was it? Oh, yeah, X-Men.
Yes, sir.
You know they're bringing that back, G-Fish, right?
That joint had the streets on lock. Everybody tuned in with a big dumb bowl of cereal sitting there watching.
Man, and when you heard him say previously on X-Men, dude, classic. But they're supposed to be bringing that back on Disney Plus. They're calling it X-Men 97, and I guess they're going to continue on. Hopefully, the animation, like at the end of it, the animation was bad. Like I know they had to give it out to some studios, and it was cheaper, so it looked different whenever it was near the end of its run on Saturday morning. But Disney Plus announced it as like when they were talking about like new upcoming shows. I was all like, this incarnation of the X-Men is coming back, and I was like, oh Jesus, like don't tease me with the don't tease me about that. Like I hope it's all up to par because I'm gonna be mad if it isn't.
Hey, look, that's crazy. We going back down memory lane. People donate. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all bringing me back. I was
Manny Martin's.
I like hearing y'all talk right now. I'm enjoying your conversation. I butt it in when I can, but
Manny Martin's. You ain't wrong about Spider-Man either. Spider-Man the animated series. Jeez. Who knows what Marvel would be without those two, the X-Men and Spider-Man, on Saturday mornings?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
I had all those figures too.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
The Toy Biz X-Men. Wow, those were memories. I mean, the Sentinel, like Apocalypse, Cable, Rogue, Gambit. You know,
and you know they had the two different Sonic the Hedgehog joints. They had the one during the week and the one that was on Saturday too.
Dude, the one on Saturday hit so hard it was darker.
Yeah.
One during the week was more like comedic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, Robotnik looked like a goofball in that one, but in the other one, he was like turning the animals into robots, like roboticizing them and all sorts of stuff. And I was just like, man, he had like a robot chicken that he'd be pet like he's like some type of mob boss on that Sonic cartoon. And I was just like, man, and Urkel voiced both of the cartoons, so he's getting 2 checks.
Damn.
So he had the goofy Sonic the Hedgehog, like G Fish was saying, during the week, And then the one that came on Saturday morning, he was on there too. And I was like, dude,
See,
get your
I didn't
money.
even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit either. You guys blowing my fucking mind tonight, B.
So
Yo, Sean says 2 a.m. Scrabble TV. Ha 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 ha.
Skinemax.
Man, salute. Turn up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stop it. Oh, watch how I do. Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good? I tell you what's good is the homie Sean. Thank you for the donation, my guy.
I don't know if y'all remember MC Hammer and Kid and Play had a cartoon.
Yeah, they did. I remember that shit.
Briefly remember it.
Vaguely, yeah.
There was an awesome.
I don't remember it heavy, but I do remember they had one.
There was an awesome cartoon, and I remember their episode about drugs scared me away from it, and I never really did anything. It was called Cops, and almost kind of like a futuristic kind of thing. There was a group of bad guys that was led by a guy called, he was like some little portly fat guy, but he was like super strong. And
True, while you bringing that up, I forgot the Police Academy cartoon.
Yeah. It kind of this version.
Yo, Police Academy the movie's classic too, by the way. I love that shit. Mahoney, man, that was my shit back in the days, B.
No, the episode that they had where it was like, everything back then was like, a lot of the cartoons promoted like the drug-free stuff and everything like that. This episode, this show called Cops was kind of like a bit futuristic, and then it kind of wasn't, and it was just like the bad guys, of course, they're always pulling schemes, and the good guys, the team of cops, they had like, it's like they all had different names, like Mainframe and so, and they all had different abilities and stuff like that. Well, the one episode they introduced this one guy who was selling these little green things, and you put it in your head, and they gave you the same euphoric action and stuff like that. And the main guy, the crime lord of the city, is like, I don't mess with that stuff. It's like, I'd rather just steal stuff and make money off of that. It's like, get out of here with the little whatever, the drug stuff on, and one of the bad guys fell into like a box of those, and then the good guys and the bad guys teamed up to get rid of this dude, and that was just all like, it's such a good episode.
Yeah, I remember the toy. You brought me back so crazy with that Police Academy, Hightower, Tackleberry. Man, you brought me back with that.
And I know this part was before our time, but they brought it back. And I want to say early 90s, the Dick Tracy cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember seeing that.
Here's I don't know if you can see that, but that's the picture of the cartoon, the Cops one.
Oh, dope. I don't remember that.
Is that Marshall? Isn't that called Marshall? No, it's Cops.
Mm-hmm. You might be able to find some episodes of that on there, but that was a really good show. I'd watch that.
Shout out to Jake Rhino on the donation, man. He said, be a young watching Jeopardy and The Price is Right. Yeah, that's class.
Oh, when I was home at school, home from school sick, yes.
Salute, yo. Thank you for the donation, my guy, man. Let's do it.
Hey, check it out, Jonesy. Hey, is there anything on my face? Charles, be careful lighting it. I think I smell gasoline. Boom, boom, boom! What's good?
What's good is Jake Rhino. Jake Rhino, thank you for the donation, B.
Jake, I think, mentioned Are You Afraid of the Dark? And man, I love that show. Show is so good.
All right, I'll reel a couple off. Wild and Crazy Kids.
Yes.
Salute Your Shorts.
Dude, I love that show too.
Double Dare.
Yeah, I wanted to be on that show.
With the Double Dare, that was the shit with all the slime and all that shit, right?
And
like the obstacle course.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had an endless supply of slime and free British nights if you want.
Yo, you're wildin'.
They had what was the other show? Nickelodeon Guts, where it was like more of an athletic show. Had to
Oh
climb.
yeah, that was like the spinoff, right? Of Double Dare, right?
Yeah, you had to climb the aggro crag at the end, and if you won, you got a piece of the rock.
Didn't they even have a Double Dare video game on NES?
Yep.
I think they did.
Yeah.
It was
Damn,
probably trash.
See, look, why you trying to take it to the video games? You know what I'm saying? With the Paperboy though.
Paperboy was
dude,
the shit.
The game was so hard.
I love that game, B. That was my shit back in the days.
What was the surfing game on it?
Oh, I remember playing. I don't remember what it's called. I remember playing it and being frustrated with it because it's so hard.
Hey, I used to cheat my ass off on that track and field. When the
did you have the power pad or did you have the controller?
The power pad is on some just get on your hands. And
you use your elbows. Yeah. Or your fists. You just like da-da-da-da-da. Man, who would have known that? I guess if you had the game where it was by itself, not combined with Mario and Duck Hunt, that thing was worth so much money, dude. Especially if you didn't open it or kept it sealed. Like some of these games are just ridiculously priced.
Nintendo was so major back in the days. Remember they had the fucking little robot came out with Gyromite with the little robot?
My mom would she had a job where she cleaned like houses and stuff, and we would go over this one rich area of Granbury, and they were cool people and they had video games and stuff, so we would trade. And they had the robot, and I was like, "What's this?" They're like, "Oh, he plays with you." And I was like, "What?" And then we played that game, but they had like Kung Fu and a bunch of other games that we had. They had the Zelda games, and so we borrowed those. Man, they were gold, and we were like, "Holy crap!"
Kung Fu was my shit back in the days, B.
Yeah,
that game is still all right to play, man. Because I remember when I got that mini NES, I was so excited to play some of these games, and then you were able to add more games to them.
Yeah.
And some of the games, like I was so excited to play that pro wrestling, and then I was like, "This shit's horrible, B."
Hey.
Starman and Amazon and all of that.
Look, you ever played Bases Loaded Little League
World
World Series? And my other joint, Blades of Steel.
Yeah.
And then double dribble would be like da, 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 doo, 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 doo. And then when you dunk, it'd be like, oh.
I remember playing the Friday the 13th game on Nintendo. That thing was so hard. You're armed with rocks throwing them at Jason.
I remember they had not the Transformers. They had the Turtles, but the arcade Turtles was the one though.
That was the best game. That was one of the greatest arcade games when we were kids.
Turtles Shell Shock. And then one they called Turtles in Time.
Oh, yeah,
that was when you hit them and then you could throw them and it'd be like it would come into the screen, right?
Yeah, that was Super Nintendo, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That one that was
Super
on
Nintendo was such a big deal, B.
Dude, I got that for my 12th birthday. So happy. I hugged the box, and I couldn't wait to play Super Mario World. I remember hearing about it coming out, and like, I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna play all the previous Marios. Of course, I beat them all, and I was just all like, okay, I'm prepared. I'm ready for it. And I wasn't ready. There was so much. There's like 96 levels on it. They're touting it as the biggest Mario game, and all the power-ups that you're used to, they're not there anymore. And you're like, oh man, it's like, what is? It's like, how do I? Oh, it's a cape now. You don't fly with the raccoon tail. You fly with the cape. And then you got Yoshi. You got all these new enemies. You got some of the old ones. You know, Yoshi could do tricks if you ate a certain color turtle. If you had the red turtle, you'd spit fire. If you ate a blue one, you'd be able to fly until you swallowed the turtle. There was so many other things. And it was just like, okay, the flower's still here. The mushroom, star, you know, those have always remained, at least in most Mario games, with the exception of Mario 2. Mario 2 was kind of weird, but I liked it.
But imagine if you was working in the arcade and you got to hear Cowabunga all
day. Yo, for real, when I was younger, we had two spots we play there would be three spots I play arcades at. There was this one joint in Yonkers on Central Avenue, was Nathan's. I know a lot of y'all know about the Nathan's hot dogs still. You see them at the grocery store, but there was a spot, and still there, Nathan's, and it was a huge arcade, and it just have an old man just standing there, just with like a fanny pack with the quarters and shit like that, or the machine.
Yeah.
And then there was this other joint in Elmsford, Sports Time USA. But then there was this pizzeria, right? We used to go to, and we used to cut school and go to the back room, and we just freaking play Street Fighter all day. There would be this deli right next door. This dude, recipes to my dude Jimmy Foster. He was like an older dude, like a punk rock dude, tattoos all over. So he would hook us up with beer and cigarettes, but we'd have to like do stupid shit, like take a shot of like hot sauce. He would have us do like shit. Like we were young as hell, like. But the thing is, there's a back door on that strip where the pizzeria was. Then there was this deli, a New York style deli, with the sandwiches and cold cuts and all that.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, all right, man, all right, pick what you want and let me know. And then I'll put it outside of the door. So then we just go back to the pizzeria and we'd just be burning cigarettes on the freaking 1 and 2 buttons and fucking drinking brewskis and ordering and eating pizza. And we'd be there for hours, bro. Hours and hours. Our parents would be like, where the fuck are these kids? You know what I mean?
Dude, pizzerias had the best arcade joints, because we would go to a place. There's a local joint over here in the town that I lived in, Granbury. We would go to a place called Pizza Inn, and in the back would have a bunch of arcade machines, Street Fighter. We would go, we would order the food, but it'd take a while for them to make pizza. So I'd be back there for like 30 minutes just killing it on these fighting games and stuff like that, until like someone came and was like, hey, here's like our food's here. So we go back and then eat. And then if I finished quickly, I could go back and play arcade games. It was such a good time.
You ever play Street Fighter and know anyone that had that scumbag move where fucking you were Guile, and there was a combination where you would hit a couple of buttons and hit him with that that blade kick he does in the air?
Yeah, the jackknife.
Reset the whole fucking system.
Oh no! I had it to where
this one dude in Elmsford, New York, knew how to do it, man. And if he'd lose, he'd do the blade kick and it would reset the whole thing. The whole damn machine would shut down. He's the only person in Westchester County in the 914 that knew how to do that shit. No one in Yonkers, nowhere. He was infamous for it.
Yeah.
But, unless you were hanging out all the time, you didn't know that was his little move he'd do, a little sneaky move he would do. But he hit you with that blade kick,
Yeah.
And then as soon as he connect, the whole shit shut down and reset. The whole entire damn game system.
Bastard.
Crazy, B.
Yeah,
Yo, sing that shit. Shout out to Sean, man.
What song does Jay-Z have that makes you really think? I do anything. Yes, I do. Anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do. Anything for you. Right. And that's a Grammy. I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my.
Yo, that was incredible. Sing it again. Sing it again, man.
Boom. What's good?
What's good is Sean. Thank you, broski. He writes, let me go over the speakers on this bitch. He says, I used to steal cars. Jesus. The magnet can trick the older arcade games for free credit. Yo, you know what the craziest thing? You just took me back. When I was a kid, right, because we had payphones, there was a trick. I don't even know if you guys knew it, but you get a paper clip, and there would be a little hole right above where you would dial the digits, right? You open the paper clip long, you put one end in that little hole, and then you put the other end in the receiver, and I forgot exactly how you would do it, but you would get a free phone call.
Damn.
And then back in the days in New York, heads used to sell this device, right? That would it would make this noise, and it would tell the payphone that you put a quarter in.
Oh,
dang.
It was like this little device the size of like a TV remote control, right? But not as long, you know what I mean? And you would go and it would be like a little speaker, and you press the button and it just go or some shit like that. And every single time, be 1 quarter going in there.
Wow. I
And
didn't
then
know
you'd
they
be able
had.
to make phone calls.
That reminds me of the thing that used to be able to order to like give
I
you
never
food
had it,
cable.
but I had people that had it.
The scrambler, boy.
Yeah. People had to cable the scramblers and get all the channels and stuff.
Hey, that got to be a Guinness World Record. The amount of times Mike Tyson made our parents mad for spending $69.99 for his fights that lasted 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson probably the one that made people buy scramblers.
Yeah. He hooked everyone onto that piracy tip. That's what I'm thinking as far as pay-per-views. I mean, that's why I think back then I liked wrestling more, because at least you're guaranteed a couple hours of entertainment, where boxing it could be over in 1 second.
But like on another note though, all right. So you, of course, Toys R Us been around for a minute, and y'all lived in different areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of Kitty City?
No.
KB Toys?
Oh, KB, yeah, KB Toys.
Of course. So what was
Love
that?
KB.
The soldier? Their mascot was like a soldier, right? Or some shit.
Yeah. The Kitty City one was their mascot was their mascot was a kangaroo.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Remember
All
Jeffrey
the
the Draft was Toys R Us, but KB be always one of those stores I'd go to in the mall, even when I got older, when I probably wasn't into toys like I was when I was little. I'd always still go in there because you never get rid of that kid size in you. You know, basically you're just all like, you're always gonna be a kid at heart, so you're always kind of like looking in the toys. My little brother, who was like probably a little bit younger at that time, was still into them, so I was like, oh, let's go in here, you know, and I'd be like looking too, and I'm like, oh man, like the toys still were just so good and everything.
That joint is a lost art, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Back then you could play video games, but that it would only suffice maybe like 2 hours. Then you like, man, I'm about to go outside, man.
Yeah.
So my boy, now that I think about it, his dad owned this pizzeria in Riverdale. It was like borderline Riverdale in the Bronx. It was called Riverdale Pizzeria. If you were around in the 90s and early 2000s, you know that pizzeria. If you were like uptown or Yonkers, the pizza was the bomb. So his dad owned the spot, so he had the key to the freaking super. You know how they started doing all these different versions of the Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Like it was like Hyper, and they had all these different crazy ones.
Turbo fighting
over there on the weekend, but the thing is, we'd have to stay there for a long time because we weren't driving yet.
Yeah.
But he had the key to the machine, so he just opened up the machine and just hit this little lever, bum 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 bum,
free
and
play.
You just play for free.
Yeah.
So we just sit there and play for free and eat banging pizza all day. I'm talking like really banging pizza, not like some. I'm talking like really good pizza.
I swear, back in the day, Pizza Inn's pizza was so good. But they had
back in the day.
The place next to the Pizza Inn, they had a thing called the Pizza Inn Parlor, where you could rent it out and have birthdays, and they had a ton of arcades in there.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, the arcade game was in there. A lot of other stuff, skee ball, all sorts of stuff. It looked like Riddick's basement that he has with all the games in it and stuff like that. That was one of the best birthdays, because my parents rented that out, and we got all my friends down there. And man, we just had like, I swear it was like, I don't know what it was, like unlimited pizza or not, but man, it was like just a lot of pizza, a lot of games, everyone having a good time. One of the best birthdays I ever had.
Shoot, you ever like this is a regional thing too. You ever heard of duck pins?
No.
Mm-mm.
What's that?
All right, you in Baltimore they had the bowling alley, right?
Yeah.
The bowling alley would be split in two. So it'd be regular bowling on your left, and you go to the right. They got these small pins, and it's just like a red ball, almost like a skee ball.
I think I've seen that. Not at my local bowling
was the move though back in the days, with the little birthday parties and shit.
Nah, I say the rocking bowl at midnight.
Oh, we had that. We had that.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, I used to do that shit a lot, man.
Dude,
Yo,
man.
G, man, good to see you in here. Much love.
That stuff was fun, man. Maybe like the jukebox be playing and stuff like that. They had we had field trips to the bowling alley, but man, everyone would just be like over bowling and be like, let's go play the Simpsons arcade game. And that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a dope game too, B. You bringing me back.
Yeah, 4 people play at the same time, and that was awesome.
But that was the thing. That was the major thing. When you could have like 4 of your friends all on there at once playing the game.
Yeah.
Oh, nah,
that was major. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Manny Martin. Shout out to Pat Wolfman and everyone watching live.
007.
GoldenEye?
4, boy.
That's next level. That was a
before
next
Halo
level game. That was a next level piece right there.
The multiplayer was so much fun. I didn't care about the adventure. I wanted to play.
Yeah. That's all we did.
Yeah, dude.
Don't forget WCW Revenge.
Yeah.
And, was it Raw?
Dude. I want to play that game so badly.
What was the WWF one?
SmackDown.
Was it Smack? No, I want SmackDown.
There was one
SmackDown came on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's right. WWF Raw was on Super Nintendo. I remember that.
Damn, what was the name of it? Was it SmackDown?
It might have been. Yeah, I think you're right of it being on PlayStation though. But or what system are you talking about? Like N64 or
Super
64?
Nintendo? It was WCW Revenge, and
remember
then
that one.
And then they had the WWF one, but I just can't remember the name of it.
Let's see if I can Google it real quick. Let's put WWF N64.
Fire, boy.
WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy?
I think it might be the
I think No Mercy. Everyone has good memories of WWF No Mercy.
It might have been both of them. I'm not sure.
Because I know
The Rock and Stone Cold was popping back then on that game.
Because the Rock is on the cover of No Mercy.
Who on the
he's
cover
also
of the
on the
other
cover of WrestleMania 2000, but I see that like when I just Google it, the prices for like people to buy these games up, it's like No Mercy's like twice as much as WrestleMania 2000. So I think No Mercy may have been the better game.
Man, I used to put work in. I used to clock in on that joint.
I remember WCW and W Revenge. That's whenever back in the day you go to the local video store and rent your games. Just keep them for about a week. Man,
I used to go in on them joints.
Yeah, that I think Xavier Woods, when they hold like gaming tournaments or they do something on this channel, they usually play a lot of the old WWF games, and I think No Mercy was one of them where they were playing for a real long ass time. I think he has like a little belt where he awards someone as a champion, and they have to defend it against someone else. And then he's like, "All right, we're gonna play this game or whatever like that." If it's a fighting game, he has rules where they're like, "You're gonna do best out of 3. You can't pick the same person over and over. It's like you gotta go with a different one." And I was just like, "Oh man, these games are taking me back."
I know the on Xbox. Well, now I ain't gonna say Xbox, but the last year's WWE game was trash.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I have one for Nintendo Switch. I think it's maybe like it's one of the 2K games, and dude, the game was hot garbage. But I got it for free.
Missing the mark though. They missing the mark. They like right when that game stunk, they should have already been queued up.
Yeah,
I think they're already been queued up.
I think they're
you ain't never told a lie, man. That Def Jam joint was fire.
I wish they bring that back now.
What was that one? What was that 150 Cent game? Blood in the Sand. Oh, that was so good. I think that's what it's called. Let me see.
One that was on PlayStation 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look.
I'd tell you a classic, Gran Turismo.
Yes. No, it was 50 Cent's Blood in the Sand is PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
I remember Wu-Tang had a game on PlayStation. That shit was trash though.
I'll tell you who had Shaq Fu on Sega.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember playing Golden Axe on Sega for hours, man. It's like Golden Axe 1, Golden Axe 2.
I remember the first GTA, right?
Yeah.
When it was like topside.
Yeah.
And then so like you would play the game, and then before you get to a certain board, like you just pop the top, take the CD out, put a regular music CD in, and it still let you play. And then you get to the next board, you got to put the game back in so it can load.
Yo, you know what was my shit back with the NES? Going back to NES, I used to love when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys messed with this game, but I loved it. Rygar. Do you remember that game?
Nah.
I might. You might have to describe it to me though.
It's like you running around. He had like a chain with this like kind of like ball thing. You'd hit him with it like that. It was a dope ass game though.
Sure, I remember playing Rocketeer on that joint.
Oh yeah.
I remember playing Castlevania, and that game
Castlevania is classic.
Super Castlevania is insane. Along with I played Ghost and Goblins on. Dude, Ghost and Goblins is one of those games that you're all like, you have to beat the game twice in order to beat it.
Oh, I got you. We stand on NES. Bulls versus Blazers.
Yes.
Bulls versus the Lakers.
Jordan versus Bird.
Yeah, that was dope back in the day.
I used to wish Jordan be an NBA Jam.
Joe Montana, and then it was
oh shit.
I said double dribble.
Yeah.
I thought you said about to say Double Dragon.
Double Dragon was my shit.
Yeah.
Contra.
Oh, dude.
You already know.
Did you ever play Super Contra G or Delz? Dude,
that game, I don't remember it that well. I played it on the little mini joint. They had that.
If you play Super Contra, you could choose super hard, and dude, that game was relentless. You could not beat that game on super hard.
Mega Man.
Yes.
Yeah, Mega Man was ill, and Metroid.
Yeah.
Super Metroid was my jam, dude. I love that one better than the original.
You remember Sega CD?
Oh, yeah. I didn't have it, but
I couldn't afford it, but I had friends in the neighborhood that had it. So we go over their house and play.
This rich dude I knew, he had it.
Yo, my cousin had that joint, and I couldn't believe he had the damn Crisscross had a video game on it. I'm like, yo.
What was that one game that had controversies on there? Was it Night Trap or something? Maybe it was on there. It was like one of those game. I forgot what the. I have to look it up and see what it was, but there was a game that had controversy on the Sega CD.
I was trying to think, like, cause I didn't get it. Like my cousin got it. I bypassed that one.
I know not too many people had Neo Geo, but that was a thing.
Yeah, that was kind of fire. I knew one person that had that shit. Another rich dude, that I knew.
Yeah, I never had that shit.
I've seen it in years ago, like in antique malls and stuff like that. When you go look in there, sometimes they'll have a cabinet that has like old video game consoles still in the box and everything.
Like I didn't even get this Sega Saturn when that came out.
Oh,
no,
dude,
I was done with Sega after Genesis, B.
I was a Nintendo fan, so all I had was Nintendo. We had
they had Mortal Kombat. That's where they had the edge. But then Nintendo caught the fucking license for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
For the Street Fighter. Excuse me. Remember?
Man, that controller hurt gave me carpal tunnel. I swear.
Which one?
The Super Nintendo. Just playing any of the Street Fighter games, whether it's Turbo or Champion Edition or. The ones where they introduced the 4 new characters: Cammy, T-Hawk, DJ, and
man, I'm glad you said that, because the old debate about PlayStation and Xbox, people when they was really starting to go at it in the beginning, people used to cry and bitch and complain. Man, I like PlayStation because of the controller. I'm like, yo, man, I don't care what controller is. If I'm trying to bust your ass, I'm trying to bust your ass. You forgot.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
If I can have the joystick controller like you know, Nintendo had that.
Bro,
you know, you didn't have to play the little square thing. You could, if you paid some money, you could have the big one with the joystick and the big buttons.
Bruh, we went from Atari, one stick, one button, to a square, to a rectangle controller, to some other shit. And Nintendo 64 probably had the weirdest controller out of all of them.
Yeah.
And ain't
Yeah,
nobody
but I
say,
love that. Yo, I want a Nintendo 64 so badly,
dude. Mario Kart, we played that for like a whole
Why
summer.
didn't
Like,
give us a mini Nintendo 64 yet?
I bet you it's coming, Dale.
but which one? Which Mario Kart you like better? Super Nintendo Mario Kart or 64?
64, man.
What? Yo, man.
Mario
Super
Kart.
Nintendo's
No,
on top,
I mean,
man.
the original was good, but and 64 was just like I could just still hear all the sounds, like "Let's go" and stuff like that. You know, it's just like it was super hot that summer, so like my cousin would come over and a bunch of us we had like 4 people on there playing, and it would just be insanity. You playing for like hours.
Hey, look, I always used to play the hell out of Mario Kart and listen. And I know y'all probably gonna laugh and be listening to the Bone Thugs tape over and over and over again, yo. And I ain't had no business listening to it for real, at being that young. But I got in the zone.
Yeah.
Oh, it was another game that was kind of like Mario Kart, but it was like a futuristic car game. Damn, what's the name?
F-Zero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like they were hovering and shit, right?
Yeah,
Dude, they're like electrical,
you hit the
like
arrow and its speed burst you and stuff.
Yeah. I remember playing Star Wars Pod Racing. Oh, one of the systems. Maybe that was Super Nintendo. But I remember playing Pod Racing on that, and I was just all like, "Damn!" Like it was hard, but it was fun. Plus the whole Star Wars nostalgia.
Yo, I gotta get out of here, B. I didn't realize how long I've been streaming, man.
My bad, yo.
Nah, it's all good. I'm having fun.
Memory lane, y'all.
We almost four hours in this bitch.
It don't feel like it.
Yeah. Shit. But yo, man, I had fun, man. Much love to everyone in here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hit the thumbs up button, share. Let us know in the comments. You know, vibe with us, refresh, and talk about the show in the comments. It helps the performance of the show. Follow my social media. And also feel free to send donos on the playback if you enjoyed this. Share this, tell a friend. I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? I'm gonna try to come through here at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Much love. We out.